Okay. Okay. We have fucking hands. We have fucking hands. That's not my... Okay. We start stretching. Oh, I didn't check the volume. It's actually kind of low. Yeah. Hi, Wrath. Greetings, Yulind. Hi, Smile. I got something to stretch? Yeah, you should be stretching every day, Smile. Literally everybody does. Have an informative stream? Hopefully. Hi, Liar's Dice. Wait, you're supposed to stretch every day? You're supposed to stretch like every few hours, Noodles. Hi, Techno. Just finished my walk 10 minutes ago? Hell yeah. I am just starting mine. Oops. Oops, she says. We have the hand. We have a right hand again. It's... I need to fuck with the settings or something. Because the ring finger feels a little weird. Doing this. And it just doesn't want to like fully close. I can actually close enough that I can do my faces, right? So I can smile like this. Hi, Leon. But it's you know, that ain't right. Whoa, nice hand. Did you do the drum fingers thing? No. I have no idea what the drum fingers thing is. Best I can do is one stretch a month? No, we're gonna expect more from you. Morningland, my Streakland might be dead. Can't remember if I showed up yesterday or not. I think you did. We're gonna find out. Wrath hug, a noodle hug. My techno. The finger is begging for a ring on it. Okay, Buster. Alright. Where were we? I think we had 2 more of these. I had a small heart attack this morning. Because, as soon as yeah, get back to it. That's what I thought. I turned the controller on. I turned my trackers on. This tracker is like, it's staying blue. It's not going green. And I'm like, that's a problem. I turn off Steam VR, turn on Steam VR, turn on all 3 trackers. It's good. Turn on my 2 hands. This one isn't pairing now. So I'm like, oh, fuck. There's like a conflict or something. So I did the pair controller thing again, and it worked, and I had all 5. But it was a small heart attack, right? It was just like oh, God, don't tell me one of the trackers is going down. On index controllers, to calibrate the finger tracking, start with pinky, put each down on the pad. What I have done, Leon, to calibrate, oops, not that one, is you just close your hand. So like if your fingers are all over the place, I stand further away, you just close them. You just close them like this, and it like gets more and more calibrated because it's like, oh, they're going full close. And see, like even now, it looks better. Yeah, okay, so just literally just do this with index controllers, and it'll get there. Yippee! Why do I keep clicking that one? Yulind should buy me a Quest 3. Why in the fuck would I buy you a Quest 3? I got it from Knuckle Index. I got it from some Index Knuckles help article? Huh. I've never heard of the, like... Well, I guess it's kind of the same thing. You don't really have to do them, like, one at a time. You can just, like, close them all at once and it'll get there. Stretches. We have 2 hands again, so we're slow at stretching again. Because you love me, Yulind? Not that much, damn. No, I'm kidding. I wanted to get so much done today, and I feel like I barely got shit done yesterday. Crying myself to sleep. No, you fucking aren't. You're going to work in a few minutes. I missed that laugh. Gah. Okay. I can't complain, Noodles, because I do that to fucking so many people. Where I'm like, this laugh sparks joy. This laugh has made my day brighter. And people are like, ooh, and now I'm getting them just like, fuck. Fuck you. I was watching Cairo and Noodles play Helldivers yesterday. Oh my god, Noodles, I was losing my shit when it's like, hey Cairo, let me tell you this story. So back at band camp, and Cairo's just like, whoa, look at this guy, look at this dude, this game sucks, whoa, look at him. I'm like, can you not, when he's telling a story? I fucking hate this guy. I know what buttons to press on you. I literally just choose not to all the time. Whatever. Morning, pretty boy. Hi, Ganna. You're so right. Also, Streakland maintained. It's not dead off to Workland. I hope it goes fast, Techno. Speaking of crying yourself to sleep, I want to stay up and play Hanky Panky with Yulind, but I gotta go to work in the morning. You hate to see it. Sleep well, smile. What was I gonna do? Oh, yeah, we're at Arm Pulse. It's just a Cairo quirk, he's fine. Doesn't matter if it's a Cairo quirk, it's fucking annoying. He did it literally 3 times in a row. He literally did it to you and Joe like 3 times within 5 minutes, and I was like, this needs to be addressed. This boy needs to be made aware of this fucking character flaw. I know, right? It's terrible. I got to the point, Noodles, where I was like, alright, that's it. I'm calling him out on this. I am making him aware. I'm so tired of this rude behavior. Hi, Global. Hi, Flapjack, Desperation, Pain, Wilhelm, Turbo Prager, Kirby, Barbie. Where does Desperation come from? Where does Wilhelm come from? Turbo Prager. Hi, Global. I played a decent amount of WoW yesterday. I got all my delves done and 1 dungeon done. I need to do more dungeons, but yesterday was like literally the first day. The first day of the raid week, so it's like I have 6 more days to do it. And honestly, I don't even know if I want to do too many dungeons. I'm already kind of good with the delves, but where was I? We are at Splits. Oh god, Splits is fast becoming like my least favorite stretch that I do. Just feels like I'm not making progress. Ow. Ugh. Oh. Split since when? Like 2 or 3 weeks. We had Sis join us a few days. And I don't know, Splits just came up. And they're like, just go down a little more each day. And I was like, okay, yeah. We'll just go down a little bit more each day. And, I've kind of like, it feels like I haven't made any progress at all. It feels like I go to the same amount each time. Hi, Joe. It has been a while. It's not necessarily that it's been a while, Noodles, because you're here almost every day. You're just very rarely here at, like, right at 9. You're usually a sleepy little bean staying in. I don't feel like, you know. Oh, where does Noodles go? I miss her. I feel like I see you a lot, which makes me happy. Toe touches. Oh my god, my legs are like perfectly straight. That's what they're supposed to look like. Oh, they're bending. If you did that, it'd pull at my heartstrings. So it's a good thing you don't? Wait, what's a good thing? Huh? If I felt like you weren't here that often? I don't know, Noodles. Like, you're here pretty fucking often. And like, even when you're not, I still see you around. I don't know. There's people that for sure, like, they don't come around that often, and like they'll be around for like a lot for like a week or two, and then I won't see them for a month. I thought of one today where I was like, I haven't seen this person in a few days. When was the last time they popped into my chat? Which is fine, right? The fact you said, oh, where's Noodles? I miss him. Even when there's people that I miss that I haven't seen in a while, I don't want to. I really don't like doing the fucking Wii Fit or Duolingo thing of, I haven't seen you in a while. You haven't been around that much. I feel like that's so guilt tripping, and like I hate that. When I go to someone's stream and it's like, I haven't seen this person for 3 months. Let's pop in. They're like, oh hi Yulind. Been a while since you were here. Haven't seen you in a long time. Good to see you. I'm like, well, it might be a while longer now because you just made me not want to be here. So you keep getting pulled away. Some Steam article recommends closing your hand on the sensor, starting with the pinky a few times. You can, but you can just close and open. You can just do this and it's fine. Hi, Juice. Well, look who decided to come downstairs. Oh my god, Juice. Look who decided to leave their cave. And I'm like, yeah, and it was a fucking mistake. I'm going back there. It like plucked one of the strings. I almost wanted to like cry a bit. I hate that, Juice. I hate. And it doesn't come from a malicious place. It comes from like a, oh, we're happy to see you. But like, it's just such a like, you need to think about how what you just said is going to make the person feel. Hi, Devilgated. Because God, it never feels good to say something in that tone, in that phrase, someone, ugh. What are we at? We're at Cami Stretch. Hi, Lurky. Good luck with stream walkies. Thank you for the lurk, noob. Also, Yulind has both hands again. I have both hands again. I'm so happy. It took a while to calibrate. My finger was here. Let me see if I can show it again. The finger was like, oh, it's still kind of doing it, but like I can fully close and this up. But like, it's still a little like, ooh, what's going on there? It struggles at the like this part, but I mean, it's just gonna calibrate with time. It just needs some data. Cami Stretch. Squats and plank. feel like I'm forgetting something. I feel like I've just forgotten something. I'm like, data. Are your hands AI? You know, more things use data than just AI, right? Like, that's... data exists without AI. What do you mean AI can't? That's not how it works. Unless you're saying data like the Star Trek data. At which point, I barely get that joke. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hi, Matoshiro. AI, you mean Adobe Illustrator? Please no. It is morally correct to pirate Adobe products. Because fuck that company. Hello, been a while? Now, like, my hands don't work until they collect data? Yeah, they just need, like, reference points. They just need to, like, have a little bit of a backlog of points to be like, okay, this to this, right? If it knows that this is the, like, extent of fully open, and this is the extent of fully closed, it can more accurately, like, say, okay, if we're between that, it's half open, right? If it, like, has no reference for what is fully open and what is fully closed, then it's going to, like, not know where stuff starts and ends. So this is my hand fully open. But if I'm the type of person whose fingers just naturally bend further back, I can't really show it. But let's say, you know, my fingers could bend back to, like, this angle, but with my arm straight up like this, right? Because there's people that like that. They could just bend their fingers back crazy, right? It needs to, like, calibrate. It needs to have collection points of this is how it works. But mine don't go that far back. Mine are like, this is as far back as they go. So once it collects, hi Zvi. Once it collects a few points of like, hey, this is where we go to, then it can start, like, keeping you within that range. I think I'm not explaining it this well. You know what I mean? You have hands like Kritten. Thing we sent off little adventures by themselves in emergency. Huh? Didn't know it worked like that? There's a lot of little systems like that. Especially with like not georeferencing, but like spatial referencing. It's like when you start with a blank slate, it's gonna be fucking all over. There's a lot of like predictive location. So like when I'm walking, it's not just perfectly tracking like, okay, the leg is here, 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 here. It's like when the foot is swinging, it's like, okay, it's moving at this speed, so it's probably going to be here in a second. So it's kind of like half referencing the space, half referencing like where is it going to go. There's a lot of fucking computations going on with trackers. And so with stuff like this, there's a lot of like, it struggles when it's just a blank slate. That was more an on-off state. I also assumed it would have used the data from old hand. No, it's a completely new hand. It's a completely new device. And so it's got blank slate. Ear tracking is some wild shit. It really is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. I am realizing we have new hands, and I don't even get a nap with them today. Oh man, we're gonna be playing Peak today, which I'm excited about. But like the last 4 days taking naps and having my right hand just stuck at my side. And, like, if I'm laying on my left and, like, I can't put my hand around people, I'm like, oh, it sucks. Yeah, I know it's a new device, but, like, the PS3 remembers your keybinds even if you swap controllers. It's a little different between, like, spatial points and controller inputs. Because the controller input, it's like, hi, Micaiah. Hi, Octal. Hand! Dude, I'm like, I had a small heart attack this morning because I plugged it in, and I turned it on, and then this tracker was on the same channel as it, so this wasn't calibrating, and I had to, like, recalibrate this so that I had all 5, but I was like, oh god, why is it always something? And then it worked fine. I was like, oh, okay, just repair controller. Hand. This is so sad. What did I miss about your hand? So, on Friday, Octal Mage, we did our walk. I think it might have even been a beach day. We had a long stream that day. My controllers are at 30% at the end. And I raid out, and then I'm like, okay, guys. For the people that are in the world with me, we go and join Shockrail's Community Day. Everybody that's with me, I'm like, alright, I'm gonna be AFK. I plug my controllers in, and then I go, like, eat a snack, wash off, kind of just get ready to come back to VR, right, and take a nap. I plug my left controller in, starts charging. The light changes from green, tracking, to orange, charging. I plug my right controller in, Octal, and it stays green, and it doesn't feel right. It doesn't have that, like, you know, that click when you plug things in? It doesn't do that. And I'm like, uh-oh. I don't like that. That's, like, a small thing, but uh-oh. Well, maybe it's just the light didn't change. I go shower, I go eat, I come back, put my headset on, put my hands on, and I look at the charge. This hand, 80% charge. This hand, 20% charge. Oh, okay, so it didn't charge. Plug it in, unplug it, plug it in, plug it in. It's just not charging. Maybe it's a Steam VR thing. Maybe something is just being weird and it's like not registering that there's a cable plugged in. So I take a nap. My hand dies during the nap that day. I get out of VR. Everything's unplugged, right? Everything is off. Plug in my left hand, light goes orange, starts charging. Plug in my right hand, there's no light. Because it's not tracking, it's not on, it's just in an off state, there's no light. I plug it in, that light should go orange. It doesn't go orange. The charging port in the old hand is just, like, it's broken in some way. It cannot get a charge. And so we immediately went and got a new hand. That took 4 days to get here. If I was good at, like, hardware, you know, if I was the type of person that could pop this open and be like, oh yes, it just needs a quick solder right here, I would have done that. I didn't even open it. I was just like, give me a new hand. Nope, we need that as soon as possible. What's more fucked up is I'm noticing Wednesdays are the same days. I'm like, I have nothing going on. Time for Yulind. Nah. And it's on site. Comfy. Uh-oh, indeed. It's like, don't question. But it doesn't have lint in the port or anything, right? Nope. I did try cleaning it. I blew in it, and then I looked in it with light and, like, a little, sewing needle to try and get anything out. Nope. It's very much that it's like, it doesn't even click. It feels like it's being pushed in a little. Like, it's not socketed properly anymore. Like, glue came undone, and it's, like, moving around. It's beyond my skill set to fix. We have 5 more squats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It is also at a point where I have a new hand. I don't even care what the problem is. I'm not gonna try and fix it. It is a... We have moved past that. Tuesdays have been my big free days. Mostly because no anime eps released that day. Micaiah? Oh my god. I was supposed to have a fucking free day yesterday. And you know what fucking happened? So much 14 progress. You know what fucking happened? I thought my dad was getting home, like, Wednesday or something. But I'm told, no, he actually gets home Tuesday. You're picking him up. And if I had had, like, a stream thing on that day, I would have been like, well, I can, I'm doing this, right? But Kyra and I just finished Xenoblade, so it's like, oh. I don't really have an excuse. Okay, I guess I'm picking him up. When does he get here? And it's like, his flight will land at 7. Okay. So, I need to take 2 hours off from doing all my World of Warcraft stuff. I was running dungeons with people. Planning to most of the day yesterday. Go pick him up. I get told at like 4 or 3, there is a delay in his flight. His flight did not leave until 10. It got delayed like 3 times for a total of 4 hours. But the whole time I'm like, okay, I'm not running dungeons because I have to go pick up my dad soon. Oh, it's been delayed again. Okay, well, I just waited an hour, but I guess I'm waiting another hour. Now that we've waited 2, oh, it's been delayed again. I've just thrown away 3 hours. Damn it. And like, that was like, oh, dude, this fucking sucks, man. So much 14 progress. So tangent, but I seen someone replace all the USB ports with USB-C. Really odd seeing a 3DS with a USB-C port. Oh. How long is the flight? It was pretty short. It was like from Colorado, I think. So it was only like 1 hour, 1.5 hours or something. I love airlines. Yulind, this is a perfect example. I actually have a thing to explain. It is bizarre to me. My parents have the worst luck with flights. Like, they constantly have their flights delayed or canceled or just fucked up in some way. And I have literally never had it happen. They call the ADHD standby mode. You have a meeting with a doctor or meet a friend, a date, etc. So you just can't do anything till then. I have that to a mild degree. If I have, like, let's say I have a doctor's appointment, I can't do anything that day. I'm gonna be like, anything before that, you know, what if I start it and get wrapped up into it, or it causes me to have fun and miss it? We can't do anything that day. I can't even be in a Discord call with people. It's gotten better, but my SP and GBA have USB-C. Fear assessed. Mine's so bad it actually affects my sleep. Shocker. Well, I mean, Noodles, everything affects your sleep, right? You know, somebody farts on the other side of the street, Noodles is just like, well, there goes my sleep schedule. That's just how it is. One of these days, Noodles is going to be like, you need to stop making fun of my sleep schedule. You don't affect my sleep. Wow. Hot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't affect your sleep because I don't make you worry about it. Teehee. Has Noodles slept in the last 2 days? Probably. No, sleep joke is funnier as fuck. Keep them coming. Good. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we're at 1 more. Oh god, you guys have no idea how fucking nice it is to have hands. I can just grab my windows. None of this fucking whoop, 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 and like moving shit around with SteamVR. SteamVR was a lifesaver, but man, I fucking hate it compared to Access Overlay. Hi, Shion. Yulind Pretty Give Flower. Thank you. Chat, do this. You're online like every time I check. Why is it doing that? What was I gonna? Oh yeah, I was gonna do this. I was gonna mute this. Blah. He can do it, guys. Yesterday with me going like, I can't do both, guys. I can't do both. He can pot friend. We have 1 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my god, I can move my windows so fast. 30 start, 33 end. 3 minutes. And what is going on with my Twitch today? The stream has crashed like 3 times. Oh, what the fuck? That fucking stinks. Ugh. 30 seconds down. Ugh. Air playing this content. Like, bro, what does that mean? Oh, that just means Air is playing. Like, the Finnish Air. Like, he's just, you know, the content, he's playing it. That's all it's telling you. This is a Zvi joke. This is a fucking Zvi joke. Fucking Air. 1 minute down. Taking my content. Almost halfway. Almost halfway. Hello, finger? That was weird. I'm gonna beat him up next time I see him. No! Oh my god, the clock is going so slow. Please go faster. Ah! 2 minutes. 1 more minute. Why is my finger doing this? I'll let him know. You told me to as well. You know what class in FF14 you think I'd like? 40 seconds. Because I keep hearing about White Mage, so I assume that one? What the fuck? No, you're not playing White Mage. Hell no. Fishing? 20 seconds. I'll get to it, Noodles. I'll get to it. I'm just finishing the plank. 15 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Fishing is a gathering class. Technically, a job. They're not classes. But yes, fishing is one. Hi, Maru! I see Noodles as a helpful little bean. So they would want to have, like, multiple classes? And not necessarily helpful like, oh, I want to make sure everybody's taken care of. Helpful like, nobody wants to do this role, so I'll fucking do it. I could see Noodles having one of each class. And I can't really say to play styles that she likes, but I can say to aesthetics. Noodles likes a bit of steampunk. She likes guns. She likes tech. So I feel like with a lot of things, she's gonna fall into those. I definitely, first and foremost, see her as a tank player and playing Gunbreaker. Gunbreaker is a job, Noodles, that is the tank of the group. They're the one that pulls the mobs and holds threat and decides where everyone goes. Hi, Smog. Their weapon is a sword that is a gun. So literally just like a gun with a gigantic bayonet on it. Their whole thing is that they have like magic bullets and they shoot those while they're slashing the enemy. Interesting, go on. And these magic bullets will do things like shield you, apply damage to the enemy, heal you a bit, stuff like that. Basically, Final Fantasy VIII weapon ammo. I'm looking at it, don't worry. Gun sword, FF8. FF14. I think that's the tank you'd like. For DPS... Machinist. I mean, it's kind of boring. It's just like, oh, noodles like gun. Machinist. That's really all I have to go on. Machinist is like, if you don't need to do any special roles, if you don't need to tank, if you don't need to heal, I could see you playing Machinist. It's basically the gun job. It's basically you're ranged, you're pretty mobile, you shoot to the gun. I spilled my spaghetti hard last night during Arm Veil's Dark Knight. When you say spilled your spaghetti, is that a video game thing? Like, you fucked up and got the party killed? Or is that like, you had a physical bowl of spaghetti and spilled it? Because that's more tragic than the first one. You gonna play FF14? Probably not. Multiple times. Do you know how Aurum Vale works? Because it's very... Aurum Vale can be, if you don't know, it just makes the run so much harder. Okay. If you know how it works and you were cleansing it too every time, I'm hesitant to think that you were the problem. And I'm more I've never struggled with Aurum Vale. I've never had a bad Aurum Vale run. I have done a lot of healing. And so, like, even if your players have no idea what's going on in Aurum Vale, a healer can just still make it work. And so, I'm more likely to think, oh, this wasn't a Micaiah thing, this was a healer thing. Probably not multiple times. Okay, I don't want another reason to play it, haha. Machinist noodles. They have a lot of cool things. They have a fucking flamethrower. They also have a goddamn mech. One of their moves is you summon a goddamn mech that fights next to you for like 10 or 20 seconds. I don't know. It is basically the I have gun, and eventually it's I have like just gadgets that do shit also. I could see you liking Machinist. It's hard to say because in Darktide you were very like CC play. Hi, Cairo. But like you it's hard to equate that to something in not that one. In Final Fantasy. Hi, Hobbit. Yulind, I'm stressed out at work. Can you give me a big hug and kiss you? Thank you. A mech? It's not a mech that you ride. It's just a robot piloting next to you. Or just a robot functioning next to you. Hi, Pixel. I summon Titanfall. It's not Titanfall. Cairo, I can't give you a hug and a kiss. However, check this out. Woo! Woo! I've got a hand. Whoa, isn't that cool? Yeah! I'm not gonna give this thing that you need, but I'll do. Hi, Farisu. Mwah. You're gonna get through it, Cairo. Oh, his hand's back? Yeah. You got this, Cairo. Huh. Is this that map from Overwatch, or is it Fendrana? Farisu. Farisu! I'm revoking your Metroid nerd fan card. Like, that's egregious. I summon Titanfall. Games explode on first pull and wipes. Overpulled the first pack after reconnect and wipe. Accidentally pulled boss, clearing second half of the first pack and wiped. Ooh. Put on the pom-pom to make me feel better. Dirt. That's what I heard. Been getting a lot of Network Error 2000 recently on Twitch. Yeah, Gano was having the same thing. He just passed over it, it's over. I was just catching up. God, you're needy. God, you're needy. What is going on, boo? Oh, his hands are back. Oh, I can't make one-armed man jokes anymore. I'm sad. It never happened, Hobbit. We never got to do it in Blackout. Good to know I'm not the only one struggling. This music is straight sexo. Of course it's Metroid. Didn't have headphones on and no glasses. Farisu just like, old lady, no headphones, no glasses, squinting at her computer, sitting there cross-legged in her chair. Ugh, I can't tell if it's Overwatch or Metroid. Put your fucking glasses on. Of course it's Metroid. been experiencing a lot more this month, and it's definitely not my network ISP. I haven't been experiencing it at all. There was like one day, 2 or 3 days ago, where I was getting like an error in one stream in particular, but I've just been getting a lot of errors today. Like 4 or 5 stream crashes a day. Just got out of the shower. I'm a cold old woman. You can't make me put the glasses on. Well, that's fine. Wait, no, second wipe was because I forgot to put back on tank stance after my game crashed. That's... Sometimes you just need to get humbled and have a bad dungeon, I guess. I don't know. We'll, not tonight, but Thursday we'll probably be playing a bit, because I think Cairo is going to do Final Fantasy that day, right? And you'll have me as a healer. Hi, VTuber Lore Simp. Oh, hey, you're a little too scantily clad for the climate, don't you think? Oh, whoa. What are you talking about? Scantily clad? I'm perfectly dressed for this. Oh, it's not as funny anymore because you see the black background. I have a scarf for snowy stuff, though. Okay, let's get walking. Let's get walking. Oh, yeah? I legit thought you were on the cold. No. So we were doing, the Phendrana... What is this place called? Phendrana Drifts from Metroid Prime. Boop, boop. Oh my gosh, guys. I don't have to get off the treadmill to start the YouTube video. I'm so happy. Yippee. Well, let's start. Wake up my equipment. I don't have Wi-Fi. We're walking through, Moonglade. It's the Druid Zone. The OG Druid Zone. Oh, I didn't change my trackers. That'll probably be a problem later. Sometimes a bad run just builds character. From on mobile on Twitch for me. Same to be honest. It had occur when a raid went into another channel. Never mind, I got fooled again. I legit thought you were on the cold. Oh yeah, I was. I want to play 14 today, but there's like no time for hangout. Auntie, on a non-beach day? This is a little underdressed for snow. If I need to do MSQ, I'm like 20 levels above it. Oh wait, are you on Talon? Yes. Not specifically the Talon overworld, but the Phendrana Drifts of Metroid Prime. Just been crashing for me for no reason. There goes Yulind stream again. Hi, Kayla. Yoinking Yulind's right hand. Yeah, my PC stream just crashed too. What the hell's going on? OG Druid Zone. The tree is dead, man. Not that tree. The fucking Moonglade. Way too frequent over the course of 20 minutes. Yep, Mawu. Hi, Yuki. Hey, Yulind, bad news. I got sick, can't join you. I told you, Yuki. I told you. That D&D group is no good. I warned you bad stuff was gonna happen. And now look. You went to D&D, and look who's sick. God, could you imagine somebody like, I fucking told you, and just attributing the, like, loosest thread to things that they told you. It was not them. I'm seeing Maru everywhere these past couple days. Hi, Yuki. Maru is everywhere. Twitch the last month has been fucking up. Oh, Yuki. I meant to say, your model's really cute. Playing D&D, worshipping the devil. Okay, partially them. Feel like they fucked me mentally. Oh no. You're almost there, Yuki. You're almost done. But tetanus vaccine made me sick, probably. Yeah, that might do it. You know what's crazy? You don't get tetanus from rust. Everybody associates rust with getting tetanus, but like, rust is just like a really sharp, jagged thing that creates the perfect sized cuts. Tetanus actually comes from, like, dirt and, like, leaf litter. So you like, touch a rusty fence, get a small cut in your hand, and then go play in the dirt, and that's how you get it. Yep, oh, that's interesting. It's insane. It's very sensical and logical, but people have, like, kind of lost a bit of information there and started attributing it to just the rust. As a lawnmower mechanic, and fuck, those things are covered in dirt, Lamau? Yeah. Yeah. Today I have a big day. It will be... peak. It'll be peak after stream. And then it'll be the 3rd week of WoW rating. What's the meme? Rusty Nail gives you tetanus? Is there a meme about that? Yo, peak. Wait, is it actually peak today? Fuck. Cairo, I feel really bad. You get excited every time. I'm coming home early for real this time. Cairo, just do your own peak. Just stream peak. Stop trying to be there for Koyos, because it never goes well for you. You, like, come home early and be like, oh, well, we're ending. Like, it's just, it's not a good time, Koyo. Koyo? It's not a good time, Cairo. I feel so bad. She'll be like, wait, are we actually playing Peak this time? And then, like, it goes short. Oh, I'm excited for Peak. We play Lethal Company. It's time, Yulind. I get the cape and the pink sword. We get AOTC. You get the Hearthstone you missed out on. This is it. Patch over. Risu, I got that sword, and I upgraded the other sword, so I have like a 720 and a 710. Yeah, my damage went up a little bit. And you know what I did? I got on my mage and started gearing that up this morning. I am the fucking worst. Shut the fuck up, Cairo. Shut the fuck up. It's not a commitment issues things, okay? I'm just leveling the mage on the side. Fuck you. Why am I like this? It's... I am never helping you gear ever again. No. We're still committed to the warrior, okay? We're playing the warrior. I just want to level it on the side. I just want to level it like you level your demon hunter, okay? I just want to, like... Is my build still a thing? Because I actually looked at it, right? And I don't think it is. Bro won't even get 701s in every slot. I looked at the mage. That talent I was talking about, Frisu, that gives you a chance to get Arcane Surge, that's fucking gone. Like, that was like the linchpin talent of my Arcane build, and it's just not there anymore. So it's like, ooh, you only have Arcane Surge, Evocation, and the Shifting Power. And like, that's like, ooh, that's not a lot. It really needed that, like, just a random Arcane Surge proc. Because you don't need, like, a long Arcane Surge. The thing about that proc was, it was kind of bad for standard Arcane, because you can't really do any setup for that. But for the way I play Arcane, getting 6 seconds of Arcane Surge is a full mana bar. Which is like, okay, problem solved, yippee. You die half the fucking time? No, I died half the fucking time on the Shadow Priest. On the Warrior, I was a lot better at staying alive. Did I fuck up any fights on the Warrior? I died the heroic first boss. The other 2 bosses, I did great on. On normal, I did fine for the first boss, fine for the second, fine for the third, fine for the fourth. Yeah, fine for the fourth. I was good on Soul Hunters. I was good on Tetris. I think I died on... No, not on the Warrior. I didn't die on Salad on the Warrior. I did fine on Divincius. I actually... So I did the LFR of Dimensius yesterday. And, nobody thought how bad the final boss in the new LFR was going to be. So here's how Here's how Dementia's fight starts. You click a, like, launch pad, and that floats you through the air and lands on his platform. The moment somebody lands on his platform, the fight starts. So in LFR, random people are clicking this thing, and the fight's starting. It's like, uh-oh. There's an ad on each side of the platform. They both need to die. Somebody needs to run over the goop the ad drops. And then the goop from both ads has to touch in the middle. And this creates a puddle of you stick to the platform. The boss then sucks everybody in. If you are standing in the goop, you don't get sucked in. If you don't stand in the goop, you die. We wiped this like 5 times on LFR. We literally just... People were starting it without knowing everybody was ready. People are like picking up the goop and just run around because they have no idea what it does. And it was just like, oh my god. By the end, in the 25-man LFR, I was one of 9 people left alive. And it was just like, holy god, we had it down to like the wire. We had it down to like, he was casting the mechanic to kill everybody. When he died. Still need to fix your nameplates? Yes. Yes. What was it? The boss, Dementius, on LFR, he dropped a special Hearthstone. And I was like, oh, fuck. I'm gonna get it, because I rolled a 98 on it. And I'm like, let's fucking go. And I'm like bragging about it in chat. I'm like, Farisu, I have a toy that you don't have. Because Farisu's like top 1,000 world toy collector or something. And then somebody else rolls a 98 and they win the roll off between the two of us. And it's like, fuck, dude. Fuck. Damn it. I was mouthing off when I had not won the roll in LFR yet. IRL or in WoW? In WoW. Top 100 US, top 300 world. God damn, Farisu. My cape is fully upgraded, Farisu. I also have a 730 cape. I stepped on a nail in high school party. Went right through my shoes. Aha! LOL. Thank you. You die half the fucking time. Nice! I am never helping you ever gear again. You'll need a side piece for when we get 701s in every slot. Doesn't have commissionment issues. I just have someone else on the side. Oh, the other week I got 100 parse. With a raid average of sub 40? Hell yeah. Still need to fix your nameplates, IRL or in WoW. WoW has toys? I want them. WoW has had toys for a long time. Like, even as far back as Classic. But it was like... Risu, when did they make it like an official system? I'd say Kata, right? Kata's when they got their own tab where it's like they don't take up like space in your bags anymore. And the collection has just gotten bigger and bigger. I collect toys to use them later. I ate 710 last night after you went to airport. Reminds you of that Tekken tourney clip where guy celebrates early, but opponent had sliver of health left and won. Oh no. Very so bad. What it reminds me a lot of Micaiah is you've seen it like 5 different times. But like it's a soccer goal, like a penalty kick. And the guy shooting it, you know, he shoots the ball and the goalie blocks it and you see it go up in the air and the goalie's like, yeah! And he starts running around just like, yeah, I fucking did it! And then it comes down and it had spin and then it slowly goes into the goal. It's literally that feeling of, yeah, I fucking got it! It's mine! Let's go, let's go, let's... Huh? What? What? You know, turning around like everybody's cheering for the other thing. Toys are so bad. So many of them are actually useless. I thought it was Wrath of the Lich King. When transmogs became a thing? It might have been Wrath of the Lich King. Did transmogs become a thing in Wrath of the Lich King? Oh, I got the game wrong. Well, that happened in Street Fighter 6 last weekend. Punked it up. And that level 3 did not kill because he did 1 hit 2 extra in the combo. Most of the good toys are like capstone rewards or ultra rare world drops like Rathless King's Super Simeon Sphere. There's a lot of toys that are fucking useless. I've got like 100 or 200 toys. I have marked my favorites, all the ones that transform you. Anything that changes your appearance, those are the toys I care about the most. And then, there's two other toys. Moreau's Polish and the Sonic Rings. I have those marked as favorites as well. Oh, I guess I also have the Vial of Sun Sands. But that's specifically for walking videos. Wrath introduced Reforging too, right? Or am I way off? I think that's Mop. Reforging was Mop, I think, or End of Kata. I think it was Mop. Yes, if you were an avid toy collector, about 300-ish change your appearance. Yeah, the problem I have is they have like an hour cooldown for 2-minute duration. Let me be a monkey. I do. There's some transformation toys that like you use them and it's like this lasts 30 seconds and goes away in combat, and I'm like, then what's the fucking point? That gets buffed in WoD. 1 hour cooldown, 5 in duration. Okay, it must have been Kata. I wish. Risu, how many toys are there that turn you into Naga? I know of the one from Archaeology that turns you into a Naga for like 30 seconds. Is there any others? Is there one that like turns you into the Spear Maiden from the quest? Or at least Kata Classic had it for the entire? Because I'm really just trying to play a Naga out here. God. Your Ethereals, Furisu, is my Naga. I want them so bad. Ugh. I don't get it. Like Noggin can have that? No, but there's a consumable fish you can eat that turns you into an underwater half-gom like Naga Hybrid? Ew. And a toy does that, 100% uptime? Would become a toy? Would have 10% uptime? I actually, Gana, in Undermine, there's a toy that is a, like, special delivery Noggenfogger potion. And so, like, you just have a Noggenfogger potion on demand. It's not a consumable anymore. It's just, you click this, you get the Noggenfogger potion effect. Noggin is a silver cost consumable, though. I got 3 pieces of gear for Isu. On the mage, there's like no fucking world quest with loot right now. There's like none with gear. I have to wait till like fucking Saturday or whatever. Silver cost is nothing. Like Deviates if you raided back in the day. I used to have 500 in my bag spank at all times. You kill 1 mom and get 1,000 noggins. What? Man, I'm like excited for WoW. I really want to play. Sorry, Yulind. No, all good, Maru. If it's just my stream, go test others. Go see if it's just my stream for you. But your stream specifically keeps dying for me? Yeah, no. Get the fuck out of here, Maru. Go enjoy. Well, yeah. Have a good one. Have a good one, Maru. Go watch Shocky. Shocky's doing Helldivers. You can go wherever you want, but that's where I would go. I used to farm Deviates. They were so pricey. Bye bye, Maru. Gold gets super inflated in Kata WoD Legion. Then becomes Giga deflated in BFA. Mop also has a point where people start going back and soloing ICC and stuff. How'd they deflate it? They just added a lot of things that were, like, worth a lot of gold. So you had a lot of gold sinks. You know, this was the expansion that had the Brontosaurus, so it was like, there was just stuff to spend gold on. The Halo stuff in Helldiva is neat. It's so cute how eager Cairo is to not say Helldivers and say Helldiva. Like, Kyra would be streaming yesterday, and he'd be like, wow, it's so cool that they added this stuff to Helldive. Like, forcing himself to say it that way. Drastically reduce gold from humanoids, raids, removable trade gold, etc. Poke the Shocky. So getting 4 to 10 gold from humanoids and Legion, you would go silver. You would get back to silver. Go back to silver. That's interesting. Yeah. Yeah, it was one of those things where, like, they kept scaling it up. Because naturally you would, right? Siri hit me with the Helldive Sissy Hypnosis. They kept scaling it up, but, you know, after 5 expansions, it's like, hang on. This should not have kept scaling up at the same rate every time. Uh-oh. They realized they fucked up in the economy with Loft Legion. If I killed a few persons and they dropped silver coins, I take it. The same as everything in WoW? I wouldn't say everything. It's definitely one thing that, like, when it was added, it was a good system. As it, you know, scaled, it was okay. And then just, it didn't scale properly after 10 years. On Legion had a system where you could straight make 45 alts and just have them check a Facebook table and get 100k character per week. Yeah. The what? BFA had the same system, but reduced the rewards by literally 95%. Oh boy, walking time. Hi, Broily. Hello, cute, adorable Fluffy. That's me. Well, I think my leg is fucking up. You know, like the Illuminate Sissy Hypnosis Towers? Walking through Zereth Mortis. This was the 6th video of the channel. But I'm going to recalibrate real quick. Ugh. I still haven't done, like, the full story of this zone. I really need to. Do I need to? It's fucking Shadowlands. Okay. You can walk on water, bro. Maria Hamilton blazed out of her mind when they did the preview for this zone. Follow age. 4 months, 11 days. No, can't say I do. You walk for so long. Aren't you feel tired of walking? Absolutely not, Broily. So, I struggled to, like, stick with an exercise plan. Anytime I would try to exercise and lose weight, I just never stuck with it. Whether it be my own routine, Wii Fit, Wii U Fit, Ring Fit, just I didn't stick with anything. And so what ended up being the solution was streaming my exercise, right? I walk 5 miles a day on Twitch, and it's enjoyable. I enjoy just hanging out and talking to you guys, and so it's like, this doesn't feel like exercise, this feels like social time and hanging out with friends. It just happens to be my exercise. I know, Masu. It is very much making my daily exercise more enjoyable. Honestly, watch a novel video, Yulind? Hell no. Yulind, what do I get for lunch? Spaghetti. Like a bucket of spaghetti. Like a literal bucket. Like, you find some, like, just greasy, not up to code Italian place, and say a bucket of spaghetti, and they give you the nastiest looking bucket just of spaghetti. And it's the best spaghetti you've ever had, but you eat the whole bucket. Oh yeah, you said you don't like Novel. I really don't. Not liking Novel is wild. Bro, is just a bald lore man? I'm sure he makes great lore videos. It's just that he doesn't make good videos for new players that don't know WoW. It's like you literally had to have played WoW through an expansion to understand the videos of the expansion he's talking about. And that sucks. I can't just be like, hey, Core, let's learn WoW lore. And then just start with the, like, here's the everything video. Here's the recap that's, like, 2 to 4 hours long. No. I either have to watch all 250 videos or his shitty recap video. He's like the most wholesome WoW creator, alright? I don't have any problem with him as a person. I don't know about him as a person. I just know I don't like his style. Bro got burned once and now has a vendetta? What vendetta? What? Do you try walking 24 hours, right? Fuck no. Hell no, Broily. Making Yulind fit TM. Chad, I sentence Yulind to death by tickling. What the fuck? If the 2-hand sword drops today, I get to loot at Yulind. I'm so happy. Tron 720, you 720 plus already have it. Oh, but Farisu, I need 2 swords. Remember? I play Fury Warrior. My second sword is only 710. So if that sword drops, that one is unique equipped? What do you mean that one is unique equipped? No, Broily, the longest I've walked is like 5 hours. No, not 5 hours. The longest I've walked is 11.7, which would be take 12 times 25 minutes, whatever that duration is. The one you have, you can't wear it again. Also, if you have the same weapon, you upgrade it to 710. That's not... I don't have the one from Raid. The one I have is from Delves. I have a Delve sword and a crafted sword. What's going on with this finger? This controller is still learning. Heroic equals Delves loot? Right, so it's replacing that one. No, it's not. Maybe I don't understand Farisu. I don't understand how a weapon that I have from Delves that is capped at 710 is going to be the same as a heroic sword. Like, what is the heroic gear cap at? Does that not go up to 720? You upgraded to 694 to 710. It's the same item level. Both are hero track. What? Oh, okay. 6/6 hero is heroic? Okay. Yeah, but what if I just want a second one? Also, it's probably not unique equipped. Why would it be? That would, like, be weird for Fury Wars. You weren't getting a second one. Farisu, I gotta do everything I can to stop you from getting this, to ensure that you raid with us for the longest time possible. You, Will, some of the others, you're loot driven, and I gotta stop you from getting loot so that you play with me more. Trade walking in 1 miles per hour. Came from work and after this, going home when walking also. 1 mile per hour is very slow. That's actually what I started with when I started walking, like day 1. And it was like impossibly slow. Well, either way, taking the normal and heroic ones. I hate raid. But I like it when you're there, Farisu. We're at 1 mile already? Oh my god, I feel like we just started. We can be together in Mythic Plus? Farisu, I enjoy you the most one-on-one in Delves, then in Raid, then in Mythic. You make me feel stupid in Mythics. Yulind just ninja, disenchant, and G-quit like ballers in the good old days. Oh, see, I'll do better than that, Cairo. I won't even G-quit. I'll ninja, disenchant, do a kiss emote, and say, I love you. You're never leaving me. I didn't even say anything to you. Well, I asked you to kick stun a few times. It's not that, like, you say anything in particular, Farisu. Like, you're not saying anything malicious. You're not like, Yulind, I need you to interrupt this. Okay, you're an idiot, and we just have to deal with that now. Apologize to Will. Like, you're not saying anything like that. You're just like, holy, could you imagine? Oh, God. You just... I've been thinking about that dungeon a lot, Farisu. I've been, like, just replaying it in my head. There's just things that, like, you word them in a way that somebody who's as close to you as I am knows this is not malicious. But someone else could take as, okay, that came off really condescending. And so, like, I feel stupid next to you in dungeons, not because of anything you're saying in particular, but for me personally, because I'm just so, like, lacking in knowledge in Mythic Plus. Dude, I install if I ever got that way. Actually, to go and look at logs to see everyone's talented CC, is that toxic? Not toxic. It might have just been curiosity. Hi, Mixie. I'll tell you right now, I think I'm short a talent or two. I might not have the cooldown reduction on my ground slam. I bought a new mountain bike. Feel like only going work in 20 minutes, 15 minutes in miles. Feeling good when I'm cycling for exercise, I guess? Hell yeah. You had Shockwave plus Stormbolt plus AoE Fear, I think? That's all you really need, in my opinion. I don't think I had the Fear. I'll tell you right now, I didn't use it once. The Shockwave has a talent that increases the range and reduces the cooldown by 15 seconds. I feel like if you're doing Mythic Plus, you should have that. I don't have a Mythic Plus loadout right now, which I really should. I kind of have, like, a very general Fury loadout. And what I need to do is, I need to make an AoE, I need to make a single target, and I need to make a, like, Mythic/Delves. That would hit DR, though. Average pack, 1.5 min. There's no reason to not have that talent, though, compared to some other things in the class tree. Like, I could absolutely not have 10% movement speed. I like it. I fucking hate not having 10% movement speed. But, like, that's not really gonna help me. That is a comfort talent. Guys, I'm so happy I have a hand again. It was so fucking... Oh, hey, I hated not having a hand. These fucking guys just crossing the road. They didn't even look both ways. Fucking rude-ass green fucking things. Technically, I could before Gana. I can just give right-handed handshakes. And other looter things. True. Well, sort of. I don't have SPS. Didn't you say you can't get on? Oh, you're desktop.
Yeah, I'm at desk.
I don't have SPS set up in my hand, Gana. So, like, I can kind of give hand jobs, but, like, not good hand jobs. I played some Donkey Kong yesterday. Donkey Kong is, I have so many fucking banana chips to unlock. Holy. Cairo, if you're not busy at the moment, do you know how many bananas are in the game total? Because, like, when I went to the monkey rehearsal, I had 328 so I could start it. But I don't think I can do any other rehearsals. Do you know how many bananas are in Bonanza? Like, is it 1,000 total? I have a hand job. That's a job you work with your hands, right? No, not quite, Leon. If I bought a new motorbike, I believe I go faster than mountain bike. Like 10 minutes ahead for sure. Oh yeah, for sure. But you like the exercise from the mountain bike, right? I'm the best at hand job. I'll tell you right now, Leon. Factually incorrect. If you work with your hands, and you have rough hands, there might be some people into that, but I don't think you're going to give as good of a hand job as somebody that has, like, untouched, soft hands. Hi, Logitech. Logitech just coming in like, what the fuck is this conversation? Some people pay good money for that? Yeah, some, but not most. Man, this crashing thing is whack. Talking about hand jobs, and then I come back, and you're talking about bikes. Rough hands will sand down your foreskin. Untouched soft hands, like Yulind. Eehee. I had a pretty manually and labor-intensive job for a bit. I worked at a factory for UPS. But I wore gloves, so my hands were overall not that rough. I worked on the primary sorting line at one of the UPS factories. So the way it works is trucks come in with, like, you know, massive 18-wheeler truckload of packages. They back into the warehouse into a docking port. And unloaders go into the back of that truck and load it onto a conveyor belt. There's a conveyor belt that goes right up to the truck. And they just take all the packages from the truck and put that on the belt. Anything that is over, like, 75 pounds or, like, really big shaped, that goes on a secondary belt for, like, special transportation. Basically, somebody in a golf cart looks at the big ones and goes, okay, we move these. Where does this need to go? I bring it there directly. All the other things, they go on the primary sorting line. This is a massive conveyor belt. And then primary sorters, they basically stand next to this line. They grab a package. They have a scanner on the back of their right hand. They scan the label on the package. And this gives them a color. And then they put that package on the color belt that their scanner says. So the line, the primary line, goes, like, front to back to your left, right? You grab a package. There is a red line going directly away from you. A yellow line going directly away from you next to it. A blue line going directly away from you next to it. A green line? I forget the colors. Going directly away from you. And those are repeating. It'll be like red, blue, green. No. Red, blue, yellow, green. Red, blue, yellow, green. Red, blue, yellow, green. Just, like, constantly. And all the red ones feed into the same red belt. All the blue ones feed into a different blue belt. There's also, like, a pink line up here. Another color down here. There were, like, 7 total belts near you that you could print out on, and it's like, hey, put it in one of these. And a primary sorter was expected to move a package every 3 seconds. So literally, pick a package, scan, belt. Pick a package, scan, belt. Pick a package, scan, belt. For 4 hours. That was my summer job. This is like Satisfactory, but soul-crushing labor. This is nothing like Satisfactory. I guess there's a lot of belts like Satisfactory, but it's very little automation. Now, I imagine we are getting to the point where we could find a way to tag these packages where machines would sort them automatically. Which is, I think the way work should be going, where more and more jobs get automated and universal basic income becomes a thing, but we're far from that point, so fuck. Until then, get in the factory and work your life away. Do King? I have no idea why you said Do King. Did 8 of 8 Heroic and 6 of 8 Heroic last night? 8 of 8 normal and 6 of 8 Heroic last night. Also, single pull on Heroic Salad Bar. They got to 35 in the last phase. My guild leader is pushing AOTC tonight. You're going fucking hard, Logitech. Muffin is art package. Oh, wow. Satisfactory, but you don't automate. I was a bagger for a time. It's not so bad. No, it's cool. We'll just get children to do it. That UPS job wasn't so bad. I kind of when I was working there, I had the thought of, why am I going to school? I'd be content doing this. I could do this for 5 days a week. 4 to 5 hours a day. And this is fine. I ended up quitting because I didn't want to drop out of school. I did want to keep going to school. And doing school and this job was fucking intense. When I first started, my legs would give out. So I would go work for 4 hours. Then I would go home. My legs would be crazy sore. I'd play League of Legends. And then I'd be like, okay, after this match, I'm gonna go get a drink. I'd sit up from my computer and my legs would just buckle. And I would fall to the floor and I was like, oh, fuck. And so, physically, I was not probably as prepared as I should have been for this for this job. I was a weak little soft boy trying to do the big factory job. And God, I had one asshole supervisor who I was like, yeah, man, I'm struggling. Sometimes my legs give out at home. This is a tough job. And he's like, well, why is it so tough? I have 2 jobs. Why can't you even do one? I do this job and then I go work as a waiter in the day. And it's like, because I'm not you, dude. Fuck. Fuck you. So nothing's changed? No. I think everything has changed, Canna. I think, my legs are pure muscle right now. Is that a star next to you? Nope, it's Yuki. I was listening to a podcast on Great Molasses Flood. They had a bunch of teen girls working in the shrapnel factory. That's comically evil. Holy. What about the soft boy thing? I'd say it's changed a little. Mentally, I'm a lot more tough. Mentally, I'm a lot less of a wimp and a pushover. If somebody said, why can't you do this job? I have 2. I do this and then I go work as a waiter. I would be like, you're fucking out of line, dude. Because we're different people. What makes you think I have the same, point in life as you? The fuck? I would fucking jump on somebody that said that to me. Hi, Yuki. Let's find the supervisor muffin. No, I hope they're doing well. I have a similar problem. Work 20 hours a week. People keep asking me my second job is. Gah. I have a better idea. Make your job paid free use, femboys. That doesn't sound so bad. Are they free use if it's paid though? Yes. Well, sort of. They could be. Yeah, they could be, Leon. It could be a state mandated thing, right? You're paying for membership at this gym and it just has free use femboys on hand, right? So I, as one of the femboys, would get paid by the gym. The gym is paying me. Members are paying the gym to attend, but they just have free use femboys there. Government subsidies, femboy. Wait, what? What did I miss? How did we get to free use femboys? Caleb brought up. You know, like, if I work as a brothel and I'm in the glory hole booth, I should be getting paid at least a living wage. Terms and conditions may apply. Hey, Gov, I'm under 170 cm, by the way. Hell yeah. Not available in all areas. Local government pays for the workers to help release stress. If only. If fucking only. It's a Yulind stream. It's an inevitability. Hi, Foss. I was watching Foss play Cyberpunk this morning. Foss, that was the most depressing shit ending I've ever seen in Cyberpunk. It's not bad. It's not bad like, this is poorly written. It's like, you fucking bitch, you actually chose this option. Feel bad, you piece of shit. Think about what you did. And it was just like an hour exposition of why your life sucks now because you chose these options. Dude, that shit was awful. Like there are a lot of dojins about that. My long day just got long Lamau. Oh no. It was the new one for me. Yeah, Cyberpunk is super depressing Lamau. So the ending that Foss did, there was this girl named So Mi. And she's like been fucked up. She's like barely alive. And she's like, V, kill me. This is worse than dying. Please just kill me. And Foss is like, nope. You're gonna live. And gives her to the corporation. And this corpo lady is like, oh yes, here's a medal and we'll give you the surgery to fix your little engram problem there. And V is like, hey, so she's gonna talk to me and like be okay, right? And Myers is like, anyway, bye. And so V and Reed are like, ah, did we just fuck up? And then you go get surgery. Johnny fucking gets wiped out. And he's like, apologize. This sucks, V. You're really just gonna kill me like that? There's other options. V's like, man, it was always like this. It was always you or me. And then V wakes up from surgery 2 years later, has no friends. Everybody's just gone. And she's just like, oh yeah. And she can't use her Chrome anymore. So like all of her like mercenary work is just dead. It's like, you feel fucking bad, idiot. Militech is the government? Waiting for it. I'm under 170 cm, so I no longer have rights part 3. Gonna have to mute. Not a second, I haven't finished the end. Oh, sorry. I shouldn't have. Why did I just talk about that? I don't know. It was so just fucking. You chose every option that sucks. Fuck you. Wasn't the corporate was worse, it was the government. Bro thinks he's Vash the Stampede keeping her alive. It was so sad. It was literally like, you don't deserve happiness after this. Now, you met the one person at the end, and that's like, oh, you're still around, yippee! But it was just genuinely like, bad end, truly. But you can work a desk job for Intel. Yeah? Let's just say I'm not going to continue the game from that one. Right. Well, I mean, it's over, right? You can't even continue. Can you? Like, yes and no? So, like, could you actually go into free play mode and be like, so you have no Chrome update grades? New Game Plus? Heck, I'm gonna hop in a VC to tell you. Okay, like New Game Plus. Well, like, the whole thing is that 2 years have passed, and you can't use any Chrome. Then you go back for the point of no return after an ending? I don't know. I've never played Cyberpunk. I've watched a lot of it. I saw a video on Twitter this morning. Maybe it was Reddit. I don't remember. But it was V if she decides to join Arasaka, and it's the montage of V hanging out with Jack, but they have model swapped Jack with wait, hold on. Adam. They've model swapped Jack with Adam. So it's like V and Adam going into like a bar and getting shit-faced and like stealing a briefcase from some guy and getting in like a fight. But it's fucking V and Adam Slasher. Is that a Meowstick beside you? No, I think it's just a cat with thigh highs. Yuki can answer. Cause it's literally Yuki. Let me know when Cyberpunk spoilers over. Just flip off the camera, Yulind. Okay, hi Star. Oh no, that's Yuki. I'm fucking blind. That is me indeed. I thought that was a Pokemon. Closer to a Fennec Fox. A cat with thigh highs? I miss the thigh highs. Well, you can't really see them, but they've got the green crop top with a long sleeve shirt. And then the thigh highs. They've got shorts too. And the big ass bell. Ear colors made me think of a Pokemon. Yeah. 2 miles. We are at 2 miles. Oh damn. That's neat. Didn't you see them yesterday, Gam?
Hello.
Hi.
Hello. I am here. Yeah,
Hi.
it's just a lot to fucking type out, and I'm just like, I cannot be fucking bothered. I'm just going to voice. So basically, the ending I did. So the So Me thing specifically was an ending to the DLC.
Yeah.
There was 2 endings to the DLC. And
Yeah.
then one of them unlocks you an actual game end, which is what you saw that was really depressing after the fact.
Yes.
So the like returning them to the government thing, like that was like the end of the DLC kind of there. They're like their own ending things. So the way it works is I'm not worried about close to the actual end of the game in terms of it. That is a unique ending in the fact that I could just do that after the DLC.
Yeah.
But in terms of the actual game, I'm not even like halfway through the main game.
Yeah. I
I
figured
went
that's
and
how the
just did the
DLCs work.
DLC.
Is there just the
Yeah.
one DLC, or is there like 2?
There's just one, I think.
Okay.
But yeah. So I did both the Phantom Liberty endings to see which one I liked more, and I'm gonna look from the other.
Which one you
'cause,
liked more? I wonder.
Yeah. Yeah. The other one was also depressing,
Yeah?
but I mean, were you there for that one?
Not for you, but I watched Koyo do it like a while ago.
Oh, okay, the spaceship.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was also depressing, but
Oh damn, that's neat.
it was...
Yeah, I can't remember the close. But I just noticed you no longer need a right hand assistant. Get your own right hand again. I do. We got our index controller yesterday. Attack the
Also-
bot. Yeah.
Yulind, am I a bad son? I told my mom to watch Edge Runners.
No. It's good.
Fair enough.
Watching sad stuff is okay. In fact, some people need to see sad stuff. Have you watched many Ghibli movies?
A lot of food, sorry. I'm sorry. Sorry, I'm eating.
Yeah, I can
I
tell.
watched a few.
There's one Ghibli movie. It is called Grave of the Fireflies. The entire point of the movie is, hey, this is how much life sucked in Japan immediately following the events of World War II, specifically Nagasaki and Hiroshima. And like, it's miserable. This movie doesn't have happy moments. It's like just a downward spiral of fucking feel bad for these kids and then they die at the end. And it's like, you walk away from it being like, just sad, just feeling awful. But it's literally like, hey, just so you know, this is what it was like for the kids in Japan after World War II, and you know, this is a similar experience to just kids anywhere after war. War sucks. And so it's a very important message. It's very much like a growing experience as a person to watch this movie, because it gives you a lot of perspective. It gives you a lot of like...
I feel like it's mostly needed for people who can't understand it in the first place.
I mean, there might be people that understand it right away, but it's still like, you don't lose anything from watching it, except for maybe feeling good for a day or two. It's a good watch. It's a good, like, just...
You don't understand. With me, I try and avoid watching sad stuff sometimes, because it'll be like a few years later, and I'll randomly think about it, and I'll start crying.
Oh. You're weird.
There was a fucking... Oh god, dude, I was a crybaby at this time. It was in high school still. It was early high school. There was an anime I watched. I think it was called Plastic Memories, and I don't know why, but it got to me, and like I cried like every day for a month thinking about that fucking anime ending.
I don't think that takes away from you. I don't think that makes you less or more of a person to just feel sadness at that level. I don't know. I mean, I'm a very strong believer that, like, watching sad stuff like this, it's just not bad.
I mean, I wasn't saying that. It's more so just like, I don't want to be sad.
Nobody say her name. Let's see if we can summon her back just by doing this. Let's see if she shows back up from me flashing the camera like that. Because that is what she told me to do. No, Grave of the Fireflies. I watched it and, like, it just felt so bad. And, like, I'm a pretty empathetic person. I'm somebody who, from a very young age, have very strongly understood walking a mile in their shoes. And so I'm very, very, like, even some of the worst people out there, I'm gonna be like, well, let's see why they're doing this. Let's see, like, is it a malicious thing? Is it, like, a reason? I'm a strong believer of believing in competence, not maliciousness, with a lot of people's actions, right? I don't know, I just feel like it's a good watch. If somebody's like, dude, Grave of the Fireflies, that's my favorite Ghibli movie. I watch it every month. If somebody says that to me, I'm gonna be like, hold on. Hold the fuck on, dude. What the fuck is wrong with you? You missed your chance for the hand jokes. I did the right hand assistant joke yesterday. Most of the endings of 27-7 are depressing. Clanad was one of the first anime I watched. It was like the saddest anime. That's a pretty sad one. I've heard that is a movie you should watch once and probably only once, but it's too sad for me, Lamau. Leon, I don't see you. All I see is a ram. Barefoot Jen, right? No, I can understand them. I'm disguised as a ram today. I do the same. How many Leons exist? 2, I think? There might be a third. But 2 I know off the top of my head. Good. Plastic Memories was good. I haven't watched it. Admittedly, people say plastic, and I think of Plastic Nissan, which is a very, very humorous gag anime with like 3-minute episodes. Plastic Nissan is the anime where 2 nerds, they're getting bullied, and they're getting mugged in an alley, and this guy that's like in a baseball outfit, he's like, hey, are you picking on those 2? Why don't you pick on someone your own size? And they're like, oh, you want this? And the baseball player, he just like sticks his hands up, and he just brings him down and flexes real quick, and his shirt rips off, and he's wearing like a fucking lace bra, and the 2 guys are just like, what the fuck? And one of them's like, dude, he's actually like really muscular. And then the baseball player just goes like, he breathes in again, and he flexes again, and the bra snaps off and shoots onto the face of one of the bullies, and they're like, holy shit, he's so muscular, we gotta get the fuck out of here! And then the baseball player starts, like, air humping, and this is a very weird anime. But it's very, guys, it's funny, really, it's not weird at all, it's really funny, I promise! Go watch it. It's a fast watch, it's literally, like, 40 minutes for the whole thing. You should totally watch Taco P's Original Sin. The first image I saw searching, that was a crying person. I refuse. That person is a psychopath, like actual disconnect. Yeah, you'll be traumatized. I meant different forms of Leon. Oh. I have like 30 different Akios now, Lamau. I thought it was just one, and it has different like outfits you can apply to it. Like almost like in the emote window is what you were doing.
I do, talking about someone watching something over and over again. I do have that moment where if something is consistently making me sad, like a scene from a show or something, I will go back and watch that thing over and over until I numb myself to it.
Oh. Akios? That's the model. What Leon is. At the base? Yes. No, I just searched them up. In the avatar search. This one has very few toggles. Oh, hey. John Murray is assaulting us with another free giant No Man's Sky update. I think I saw, like, very brief mention of that. Akio butt? Huh? I was playing the No Man's Sky update this morning, it's sick. The big update I saw was, a picture from Haunted Chocolatier. Holy... Do you know what Haunted Chocolatier is, Foss?
No.
It is from Concerned Ape, the guy that made Stardew Valley. So he has been slowly putting out updates for Stardew, but he's also just been like, guys, I'm working on a second game. It's called Haunted Chocolatier. And, oh my god, it looks like it's gonna be better, Stardew. Oh, it looks so fucking good. Ape is so funny with that meme. It was just announced 2 hours ago. So you might have saw it right before you started streaming? Yeah. Wow, there's drama. I just spent my time writing another book for Chocolatier. Yeah? No, hold on. Are you saying... Okay. Cape is so funny with that, and that's disconnected from the 2 hours. Okay, yes. The actual Chocolatier thing I saw was yesterday. And I was like, wait, what? Hold on. I got confused for a second, Hobbit. Halfway there. 2.5. Even if we get a long day, even if we get something that lines up to be, 8 miles, we are not walking 8 miles. We have fucking peak today. 2 hours ago, thing was from No Man's Sky. Yeah, I just missed the transition, Hobbit. Walking while climbing. Hell no.
Oh.
Hell no.
New game I think you might like. That Foop literally woke me up before I started stream today. To make me play it with him. It is called Bam Bam. That's what it's called. Bam... No, wait, that Bam Bam might be the fucking... Sorry, Bam Bam's the fucking garden of Bam Bam thing. Not Bam Bam. Bat Bat. Fucking other name.
Okay.
But, it is a party roguelike game.
When you say party, are you saying, like, you play in a party co-op, or is it, like...
Like 8 people, up to 8 people, and it's a roguelite.
I thought you were saying, like, you go to Susan's birthday party, and the roguelite event is, Timmy fell into the cake, what do you do? So, like, almost like a pummel party birthday-themed situation of, like, party. And I was like, what the fuck? But, okay. But
So,
party roguelite.
So I think there might be more modes in it. I kind of joined for like the end a little bit of when they were playing. 'Cause a lot of people were playing in demis when I was woken up and brought over there. Either way, I think there is a team mode and a free for all.
Okay.
Because it is versing your friends, is party game. Kind of what you do. And it's like, think of a V Rising movement with like skills and stuff, kinda. But you only have you don't have a lot of skills. You just have it's just WASD movement, kind of top downy. And then you've got like 3 skills.
Okay.
3 or 4 skills, and then I don't remember if it gets at the start of it. Like either way, at the end of a round, if you are not the winner, and if you're doing like a free for all, there's only one winner. Everyone chooses their own thing, like a roguelike. You get like 3 or 4 choices, and you it's a setting in the lobby, but you can add amounts of rerolls,
right,
etc. And you just build yourself up, and then try and kill your friends.
Oh, this just sounds like Victory of Round.
I have no idea what that is.
You should look up rounds. Victory of Round is the VR chat version of rounds. Rounds is like, I don't want to say side scroller, but 2D like fighting game. If you lose, you get a roguelike card. If you win, you don't get a card. And first to get like 3 wins wins the game. Didn't Foss play Victory Round with us? I guess not.
I don't own Victory Round.
It's in VR chat. Rounds is on Steam. Victory of Round is the VR chat version.
I don't think I've played a roguelike with you guys before.
Okay.
I've played like
It's
the Trash Compactor, the Blackout, and whatever that one that you liked is with the squares and the things that happen that you have to survive.
Probability Labs. Victory of Round. It's you get a gun. You have 100 health. Your shots have a lot of drop off and do 40 damage. And your left click does a shield on a 5-second cooldown that like shields you for half a second. You can have up to 10 people. You go into a stage. Last one standing wins and gets 1 victory point. You change it so that, you know, the game ends when somebody gets 1 or 5, or no, actually up to 10 victory points. Its default is 3. If you win a round, you don't get to pick a card. If you don't win, you get to pick a card before the next one. And so the cards will be something like plus 10 ammo, but negative 75% damage. So now, instead of 3 shots, you have 12, but your shots do 10 damage instead of 40. But then, like, you lose again, you get another card that's like plus 100% damage. Now your shots do 20 damage, and you've got 12 shots. And, like, you just keep getting a more and more crazy gun with some kind of wild builds that you can do. And it is a battle royale in VR chat. We fucking love it. We've kind of fallen off a little bit. We're kind of over the hype for it, but there was a good month of it, just and like it was all we wanted to play.
Well, yeah, BAP is free as well, so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I played it with
Hi,
them.
Nick.
It there's some funky things in it. The characters are kind of funky. Foot bought a skin for a character so this character is like a bowl of ramen that has robot legs.
Mm-hmm.
And the skin he bought for it just turns it into a half-cut lady, the lower legs. That's just it. It's
That's
just
funny.
the lower half of a woman.
Ban, aka the non-scary mascot horror game. Who is the green hair cutie? That's Foss. Yes.
Hi.
You stupid fucking plant came with your VR chat. You own Victory of Round. I'm taking Leon. No! Foss. Where are we going?
Yeah, we are.
The duck pond? Hell yeah, I love ducks. Now it's back to ARG hell. Game nights have also been much later than it used to be. When we used to do Victory of Round all the time. And there's a Chili's across the street too, Chili's. I survived a meeting that could have been an email. Hi, Senril. Sen, I have my hand back. I have my fucking hand back. That's it, I'm putting herbicide in Foss's water.
What the fuck did I do?
They're saying you played Victory of Round with us.
I'm putting you in the washing machine where Tide Pods belong.
Sentinel Pat. Have they found us yet? They have.
Dude, I fucking love chalupas, dude. Oh,
Hell yeah?
God, it's so fucking good.
Was it worse than Blood Moon Zombies? You got your head pat power back. I do. Hi. We're at the end of this video yet?
How far is Cairo looking in FF so far now?
I think they're around level 30 quests. I don't think they have fought any other primals aside from Ifrit. I know they've done 1 or 2 more dungeons, but I don't think they've done any other primals.
Have you not been there with them every time?
No, I had to miss a day. Not an entire day. So yesterday I was doing WoW stuff, and I think they started with Final Fantasy and did a little bit, and then switched to Helldivers because of the Halo stuff.
Some good friend you are, huh? What the fuck?
Yeah. I had a prior commitment with my friends on WoW, and I didn't bail on them. I am a good friend.
Everyone knows friends in WoW aren't real.
You're literally talking about, like, Foop, and Kron, and Will.
Everyone knows they're not real.
Foop is real!
I don't know. That man couldn't tell his left from his right in Raid the other day.
I love Foop. He did say something that, like, oh man, when he said it, I was like, I'm gonna fucking stab you, buddy. Oh, my EU friends just noticed I'm back in 14. Oh no. You're in danger. Hi, Paper. Walking backwards is good for your knees. The thing about walking backwards is that it's scary. And I don't want to fall over. But I can walk backwards. At least for a little bit. Want to hold hands? Yes. Actually, Paper, funny that you say that. My right controller died Friday. And just last night, I got my replacement controller. So I can hold hands with people again. One of them is already unhappy. I'm not on EU servers, lol. You weren't even playing. Just walk sideways. New redeem idea, lol. We have one redeem idea, Paper. For a leash. I haven't set it up yet. But literally, it's the walkies redeem that adds a leash. And I'd have a world drop for the leash handle to put it under the camera. I just haven't set it up yet. I have level 52 Black Mage on EU servers from the first time I tried the game. That's just one of those things that I'm like, damn. WoW is so nice for that. I'm not saying better. I'm not saying WoW is just better than Final Fantasy. But being able to be on any server, in any guild, either faction, God, it's so nice. Holy, it's so nice.
Don't you have to pay separate subs for EU and NA in WoW?
I believe so, yes. But like, on servers, their guilds are cross servers and cross faction. It's not a completely fair comparison that I'm making. In Final Fantasy, you have your data centers, and you have your servers on those data centers. And it's very easy to jump between servers, but I don't think you can join a free company on a different server. And then for data centers, it's a bit more effort, but you can jump between data centers. I don't remember if they can jump between like EU and US. I think they can. Which in that regard, you know, that's kind of a step up over WoW. In WoW, they have, I think it's the Asia servers. I don't remember if China's separated. They have Oceanic, they have EU, and they have US. And on the US servers, like within a data center or a server group, there's like very little barriers. I don't have to like, hey, transfer this character for the day, move me from my server. It's literally just, I'm on Blackhand, Farisu is on Sisters of Elune, Will is on Zul'jin, Will invites us to a group, we are all in a group together, Will is Horde, Farisu and I are Alliance, it's just, we're in a group together and it's fine and it works. Wait, I still have the same problem, Yulind? Yeah. Hot take, but WoW with housing is going to be better than FF14? I don't even think that's a hot take. I think FF14 housing is mid, and what they're showing in the WoW housing looks way more robust and creative. At least in Classic, China was on a whole different game.
Oh, I was saying, yeah, no, the WoW housing is going to be a lot better than FF's.
Have you seen the stuff for it?
I haven't, but I've heard, and it's really not going to be that difficult.
I mean, I don't want to just shit on Final Fantasy housing, because that it even has housing is really good. And while people complain about it, the community aspects of Final Fantasy XIV housing are really fucking cool. There's a massive difference between you have your house in an isolated instance where it's just you, and you have your house, you go out the front door, and you see 30 neighbors. That's actually really, really, really fucking cool. And I would kill. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, I don't think any housing still in an MMO has beat BDOs for me. Just because
Really?
The inside housing, like, features, if I remember correctly, are very lackluster.
Yes.
But in terms of how they do the houses themselves, where they're like set buildings in the world that you see, and they're each instance inside, so you can like live wherever, and just in the middle of a main city, just living in any of these buildings, and it's just there's always people around them because they're in the middle of popular cities, and they're just their own instances, and they're all unique. Every building has a unique interior because they physically conform to the actual size of the building, whatever it is. There's some fucking crazy one. I remember there's one like a triangle shape. It was wild. And it's just in terms of that aspect, there's not one that I think I've seen that I enjoy more, because I despise just blank emptiness.
Yeah.
I know you like Wild Stars, and you described it to me, and I'm like, I hate that.
Well, so you've latched onto one part of WildStar, because when I say, what do you mean by blank emptiness? Is that like the sky around it?
The environment around it, and like how attached to the world it is.
Okay. The lore of WildStar's houses was they took a football field, put a dome on that, and raised it as an asteroid or like a satellite in the sky. So it's floating around the world, and you see the world in the background. Although
the lore doesn't matter to me at all.
Well, listen to the full explanation. Listen to the full explanation. You can change the skybox to whatever you want, but the actual field around the house, if that's what you're talking about, that's just fully decoratable. That's like the area around the Final Fantasy house that you can do whatever the fuck you want with, which you could make a forest. You could leave as a blank field. You could make a city. You could make fucking other houses. You would see...
But it's
other houses... I'm gonna stab you. I'm gonna stab you, Foss. You would see other houses floating around you. You would see your, I can't remember if it was randomly selected players that just had a number chain near you, or if it was, like, specifically your friends and guild members. And I think you might have been able to, like, choose which was there. But you would see, like, 4 to 5 other houses around you. that were other players' structures. And then,
Well,
toward the end of its lifetime, like 3 months before Wildstar went down, they actually added community houses where it was like this house, instead of just being your field, it was like a massive 4x4 grid of like 16 houses that was like the guild. And I think there actually wasn't a limit to it. I think it was like if you keep having guild members join, they could keep adding on to it. But it was like, this little square is your house. You were basically recreating the Final Fantasy neighborhoods. But like if you had 4 people in your guild, there would be 4 of those fields gridded together. And then if you had 5, it would just tack on a 5th.
I still don't care for that. And the reason is it's still a separate instance area. It's like I have to go out of my way to go to houses.
Okay.
That's what I like about BDO is these are in main area. Like imagine being in Limsa and just walking into your house in Limsa. No instancing. Like it's just your house is visibly in Limsa. That's what I enjoy about it.
It was still kind of instance, right? Because you had to go to the door and interact with that, didn't you?
You do have to walk in the door. I mean, if you own the house, you can just walk straight in.
Oh,
And
okay.
It is like its own thing, but there's no load screen or anything. It just pops your stuff in. But it's just like in an always populated area, no matter where it is, unless you've got a house like randomly out in the middle of the fields, which I think there is, because the houses are based on the nodes. Though Cairo brought up a point. I don't remember how they fucking work at all. I think you could just always get a house. It's not hard to get a node point. I don't think you have to connect anything because you connect based off the main cities in the first place, and that's where the housing is. I think. I don't know. It's been too long.
When I was in BDO, I did go to a few houses. I remember it was like, here's, a little housing place in this town. I was like, oh, cool. And then, I go to the door and it's like, here's a list of ones you can go to. Here's page 1, houses 1 to 20. I was like, okay, let's select number 9. And you go in that, and it was like a bed, a chair, a desk, and 20 pets all spawn in the same spot, and all the ones that are flying start floating up, and all the ones that are walking start, like, walking out away from that point. And then I was like, okay, they've got a lot of pets, that's cool, but not a lot going on here. I leave, I go to page 3, I select house number 5, and it looks exactly the same, and I'm like, there's probably more to the system, but from what I'm seeing, this is straight ass.
Yeah, I don't remember there being that much that you could do, unfortunately, inside the houses. There was stuff you could do, but it wasn't like... It was definitely the lackluster part about it. But in terms of, like, where the houses are and how you get to them, being fake.
So you have a strong emphasis on, like, feeling a part of the world, whereas I have a much stronger emphasis on, like, what can you create in your house. But this is gonna sound crazy. You actually would have liked the garrison housing system in World of Warcraft and Warlords of Draenor. Because that whole expansion was kind of built around your house, where you go to Draenor, which is technically a planet 30 years in the past. You go there, you escape the Iron Horde's headquarters. You steal one of their ships. You land in Shadowmoon Valley if you're Alliance, Frostfire Ridge if you're Horde. And when you get there, let's say you're Alliance, the Draenei, who are like, you have Draenei with you, that means you're allies with us. What's going on? And you explain to them, we're through the Dark Portal, the Iron Horde is doing this, we're here to stop them. And he's like, cool, we'll let you have this land, this section of Shadowmoon Valley, to, like, have a staging ground. And then the Alliance, you make a portal that goes, connecting to Stormwind. They bring in just the building materials to make a fort. And there's no loading screen. It's literally just... Think of like a questing hub that's a fortress, but you're just the boss there. You decide what buildings get placed on the nodes. You kind of have some aesthetic decisions, like, are you flying Draenei flags or human flags and stuff like that. But, like, it is very much
I'm gonna be honest,
part of the world.
I kind of tuned you out at the very start of this because I super zoned out.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, not sorry. I'm drinking soda. Anyway.
I'm sorry, not sorry. I'm drinking soda. I have never heard that as the reason. Okay. God.
Sorry, I was distracted with sipping out of a drink.
I'm gonna say that to people.
God.
I'm gonna kill somebody in Peak today and go, I'm so sorry. I was drinking soda. And they're gonna be like, what? What? Like, I'm gonna straight commit murder and apologize. I was drinking soda. Oh my god.
But yeah, no. I think another thing about videos that like makes me just really like it is just the fact that it's not even like separate areas in the world. Like it's not like this is your main area with all the NPCs, all the questing and everything. It's like the cities were made to be lived in, like by the players, which I think is cool. Like those are all the cities that have all the quest givers and every important thing and all that shit.
Yeah, that's just not important at all to me. That is such a like, oh, people like that? Oh, I guess people would, sure. But to me, it's like 0 of 10 feature.
I don't see a point in owning a house if the outside of it isn't good.
Well, so that's exactly my logic is, what's the point of owning a house if you can't do shit with it? If it's just like part of the world and it has to match the aesthetic of there and like you don't get to edit it at all, and like all you can do is decide where a desk in your room is, like who the fuck even cares about that? That's my view on it.
As long as I get bare as long as I get bare minimum stuff on the inside and actual like features. BDO actually has like on the inside of your house there is actually like gameplay mechanic things in your own house that you can do. Those things I kind of like too. That like reasons to be in your house for unironic gameplay reasons. Like I don't know. Like imagine if in FF or something if you got boost for crafting in your own house or some shit like that. Like there is crafting furniture that gives you like buffs that last X amount of time I think under X level, but it's not the same.
Again,
imagine like an actual like.
I hate that.
What?
That is actually like a detrimental thing. Like that is not a good feature in my eyes. This is something that is a negative feature that like a game is better when it doesn't have that in my eyes.
I could kind of see that being iffy though at the same time too, because it could make players not out in the environment as much, which is fair.
That was the case in World of Warcraft. In World of Warcraft, the garrisons were too useful. Nobody was at the cities. The city was a ghost town. Everybody was just by themselves in their town or in their garrison. I fucking hate when a housing system has practical uses, and I got this from WildStar. In WildStar, you had your field, right? You had your house in the middle, and then you had 6 nodes which you could put things on. One of the things you could put there was like a mining quarry, where every day new mining nodes spawn and you can mine them out very easily. There'd be like 10 nodes, and it was just, you didn't have to go out and collect these, literally just log into your house every day, and you get an easy 10 mining nodes. But this, I hated this, because I want housing to be beautiful. I want it to be art, I want it to be an expression of creativity, and it feels bad when it's like, you want to decorate your house, but you have to have these shit practical systems in there. Imagine Final Fantasy housing, where like, you want to make a really cozy, forest-themed house. You've got like, ivy on the walls, you've got plants everywhere, you've got plants hanging from the ceiling. Very much like a forest aesthetic home. But then there's like a crafting table that's really good for, I don't know, some engineering like profession. That's just like, imagine a steampunk workbench that's just fucking rattling right there. And it throws off the feng shui, man. And it doesn't fit in the house at all. But like, you need it there.
It'd be very wacky, but there's an extremely easy way to fix that.
Yeah.
It would just be being able to tag any furniture as X thing. Which would be very silly.
Has the game done that?
No, but I'm saying it could be a very easy thing to do. Just be like, tag this piece of furniture. Oh, this potted plant is now my furnace top. Be very goofy and funny.
I do like that solution. I wouldn't want it to be anything. I wouldn't want you to like have the potted plant as the engineering workbench. I think it'd be like a better solution would be multiple themed workbenches, right? So like imagine you've got the standard workbench, you've got the laser workbench, you've got the forest workbench. I like that more.
I get that, but then also in terms of full-on creative freedom, I think my solution gives you more openness to do whatever you want.
Yeah. I also just
also
hate putting practical uses in your house. I want it to be art.
I think what I should say, I think I like practical uses for houses, but not necessarily constant practical uses for houses. So a great example would be, God forbid, they eventually one day do it, which they're never gonna fucking do because it crashes their servers for some reason the last time they tried it, putting the glamour dresser in housing in FF. Like, that's not something that you're constantly at, but it's something that would be so fucking nice to, like, go to your own house, to change your goddamn clothes.
Yeah. I'd be okay with, like, the very homely things. Like, the things that are in the inn, I'd be okay with putting them in your house. Anything more than that, like, I don't think I actually like that there's a market board in the neighborhoods. I think that's, like, keeps people out of the cities. I need
already really not much to do in the cities anymore. Oh yeah, catch up.
I need to catch up
for a while.
At least in Classic, I know it's on a whole different game. They got, like, world buffs every hour and free flasks. It was wild. Cold take, milk plus iced tea is good. It would take too long to explain how housing and BDO is tied into the node system, so I just always let them, Fight, you just walked into the door. No instance for immersion BDO peak. Some of them are dog, because they're meant to be used as nodes, not the node system, lol. Hi, Yuli. Icy, Yuki, Garrisons suck ass, Kyle. Garrisons, I don't think they're the worst idea. I think it's one of those things that's like, hindsight 2020, they should have done, like, 4 or 5 major tweaks to Garrisons, and then it could have been a cool system, but... Like, probably my least fave housing ever. Housing, hi, Icy. Icy, hello, they really said. Really, are you napping post-peak today? Yes, not in VR. Sorry, I was enjoying myself with this cozy hot cup of lapsang souchong tea. Leon, hi, Icy. Just place the workbench out of bounds, duh. How are you gonna use it out of bounds? I definitely don't want to fucking edit the house every time. Icy Fire's here. We got holidays. The Duchess Who Wasn't Day. Just Because Day. Kiss Me Day. National Banana Lovers Day. National Petroleum Day. National Ponce de Creme Day. Tarzan Day. Willing to Lend a Hand Wednesday. And World Rock Paper Scissors Day. These kind of suck. There's nothing fun there. Oh well. That's the holidays. I wanted to 14. Are you gonna be dead? There's no time for 14. There is peak, and then there is WoW raid. Wednesday is the least available time, Cairo. I still am like, I feel like I understand the appeal of, like, the immersion of, like, walking into your apartment, not going through a loading screen. But, like, for me personally, I'm like, that does fucking nothing for me. I really liked what Rift did. Rift would, like, find an area in the game and be like, this is a house now. This is a pocket dimension. So there's, like, a level 35 leveling area. It's just the level 35 zone. And there was a field, like, a really big open field in the middle of this zone. And they just said, this is now a pocket dimension. And they put, like, you know, a circle with invisible walls there. But it's, like, its own instance. You buy the pocket dimension key for this zone. And then when you go to, like, your personal house, your personal pocket dimension, it goes to this field in that zone. And you can see the whole zone, but there's kind of like a boundaries. But, like, they had 30 different locations like this. So kind of like BDO, where it's like real world locations, but they're instance off. They're very separate.
Hey, Yulind, did I send you a picture of the cock inspector?
Maybe. Housing is also used for professions in BDO, which You also know nothing about Lamau? Yeah, if a housing system has practical uses, I'm not immediately like, oh, this is bad design. But I'm like, this takes away from the creative aspect for it. It might be better for other parts of the game, but I feel like that's just a contradictory system. It's like, it's either good here or it's good here, and you cannot do both. I am really hoping World of Warcraft housing does not have practical uses. I'm really hoping it's just design this thing, make it look pretty. Bye. Hi, Kyo. Literally just have fun making a thing.
I'm hoping that it makes Final Fantasy look at their housing and be like, and it probably won't though.
It won't. Japanese game dev? Absolutely not.
Yeah.
Hi, how goes the walk? It's great, Kyo. I have my right hand again. I'm so happy.
I sent you the cock inspector.
Let's look at this cock inspector. I saw a t-shirt recently that was it was the word P-R-E, and then it was a pear, like the fruit, and then it was a planet, a light blue planet, and then it was the letter 4, the number 4, and then a rooster. Prepare your anus for cock.
Cock, yeah, no, I got it, I deciphered it.
When I saw it, I had to have it spelled out because I didn't get the Uranus part. I was like, what is this, just moon? Huh?
That was the part I was stuck on for a second, and then I figured it out. I was like,
I saw one guy who was he was playing Golden Lewis, I think, and he kept doing the little scan where he was like scanning Lucy's butt.
Yeah. Yeah, I paused at the perfect frame, and I was like, dude, she's the cock inspector now. This is perfect. It's really funny. The pose and everything is so good.
Heck yeah! Wow. Oh yeah. So okay. So I lost a shit ton of time yesterday picking my dad up at the airport. It wasn't okay. So that was shitty for him, right? He wanted to be home by like fucking 8, and it got delayed a bunch of times, so we didn't get home until like 11:30. Wasted my time, wasted his. We get home, and my mom's like, I have good and bad news for you. So my grandma is having her 90th birthday in September. And we're actually going to fly out to California to celebrate. I'm actually going to miss like 2, maybe 3 days of streaming. I think 2 days. I'm going to miss 2 days of streaming to go out there and, celebrate her birthday. And for her birthday, there was going to be a party that they asked my dad to cook for, to barbecue for. And they were like, it'll be like 28, 30 people. My dad's like, barbecuing for 30 people? I think I can do that. I think I can manage that. They're like, great. And so they got back to him like a week ago, like, hey, Yulind dad, we've been inviting a lot of people. It's just there's so many friends that we have. It's a bit more than 30 people now. Well, how many is it? We're thinking it might be like 50 now. Hi, Blesky. And he's like, 50? Okay, well, don't invite too many more. They call my mom last night, and they're like, daughter, we should probably not have your husband barbecue for the party, because there's a lot of people. And she's like, how many people have you invited? 94? So, this party that was supposed to be 30 people has somehow turned into 94 fucking people. And initially...
How does that even happen?
because my grandparents are a little insane and boomers.
How do they know so many people?
You know that many people. Also, they're
Do I?
turning 90. They've been around a while.
Mhm.
It's like meet one person a year.
Yeah, but usually when you're 90, like half the people you know are dead.
Yeah, they're getting there. No, it's they've invited 94 fucking people. My dad is off the hook for barbecuing. They're catering. Now they are ordering catering. But it's like you're paying for all this? And like, oh yeah, we're paying for this. It's, you know, it's all our friends. And it's like, okay, that's gonna be a lot. I have another vocal tick I have to curse you and Kaya with. Being aware of sometimes. Please, no, spare us. Don't worry, everyone. Yulind is giving me his stream key while he is gone. Yeah, over my dead body. I'm not trying to get banned,
Okay.
Cairo.
Well, who are you gonna give your stream key to then?
Fucking no one.
You don't trust me?
Hell
You probably
no.
trust me less than Cairo.
I trust you more than Cairo. Cairo's on the flippant side of like, oh, I don't need to have a second model with no tits on. I'll just accidentally put the camera in my body and you see full fucking nipples. You are too cautious. You'll be like, oh, you mentioned websites that have the PORN content
Oh
on
my
them.
God.
You can't do
Oh.
that. You're gonna get banned. And it's
You-
like,
You
okay.
make me sound like a fucking sometimes.
I
have
think-
my moments.
I think you very much err on the side of caution with that, which is
I
fine.
do.
I feel like I err on the side of caution a lot, and it's like you and me by comparison. I'm like, I'm not that cautious. Dads love barbecuing. Yulind Dussy, holy fuck, Lamau. No fucking way, Lamau. Riot, what is it? What? The, where the intonation rises at the end. I can't, like, replicate it, but I'm probably gonna do it. I'm gonna be like, oh, that's what they're talking about. What the fuck? Maybe you should take a page from Kairo's book and throw caution to the wind? Hi, Divana. Absolutely not. No. Hell no. Fucking... I love Cairo. I've gotten mad at Cairo because they just show up to people's stuff with their fucking pants off, and I'm like, I have told you 10 times, put your fucking pants on. This fucking dude just loves being naked. Throw Cairo to the wind. I'm throwing him under the bus right now. Here's something I thought was crazy. We went to Shockreel's meetup, not this last Friday, but the Friday before that. This is like Shockreel's community day. Like, hey everybody, come here and hang out. This is a Shockreel thing, follow her rules. I wake up, Cairo just has their pants off next to me, and I'm just like, oh my god, this guy. I would not have been naked at that Cairo. One time he appeared on Core Stream and freaked everyone out. That one... He wasn't just a bikini, granted it's a really fucking small bikini. And Cass already hid their avatar, so like, it looked worse than it was. Cause to Cass, they were like a gray robot, and everybody's going, Jesus Christ, Cairo, put some clothes on! So Cass was just like, oh, are they naked? Hi, Taco Too Spicy. Is this a gameplay of Death Stranding? Close. Close. This is my daily exercise. I walk 5 miles on a treadmill when we walk to video game worlds. This particular one is Black Desert Online. The outfit Cairo was in that one day, because Cass saw the gray robot and everyone's like, oh my god, put more clothes on. It very much came off as, holy shit, Cairo's naked. But they weren't. They were just in a bikini. Alright, I need to finish that game. The game I'm working on finishing is Donkey Kong Bonanza. What is American Girl Bikini? That's the one! I'd believe it if they were naked. I finished Death Stranding, it was sick. Hell yeah. I know Dino Zoomies has been playing through Death Stranding. I pop in now and then. But it's also like, every time I pop in, it seems like when he's dealing with the spooky ghost shit. And I'm like, oh, I don't want to be here. Donkey Kong's the game I've been working on. I want to go through each zone, buy out the fucking maps, because gold is infinite now. And, just 100% each stage. It's 4th of July weekend, and I was in my America bikini, like everybody else was that weekend. Everybody else in private instances that wasn't streaming Cairo. Deadass was in an instance with like 10 people in the same fit. Oh, yes. In a private instance where nobody was streaming. Not private. Friends Plus. You are splitting hairs. It was not a streamed instance. And, you know, you could probably have it on Twitch. It's not necessarily within the rules, but, you know, with Twitch is letting VRChat streamers get away with, it probably was fine. But you know very well, that's not an outfit that Core would want you in, and you joined on Core. Yeah, I see why people were telling him to put clothes on. I had it on that weekend. Got yelled at by a few people because of my nips. I was pleasantly surprised. I thought the ending was going to be even more Kojima nonsense. And it was, but it actually explained some things. Going through it right now too. No! Wait, going through Death Stranding or just going through, like, a rough time? Genuinely, the thought didn't even cross my mind. I see. I wish it had. Death Stranding? Okay. Donkey Kong is fun. I made sure to do the rehearsal, which I actually was really not looking forward to the rehearsal, because it seemed like it was a time trial. I wasn't paying super close attention when Cairo did it, so I thought it was like 10 stages of the time trial, the whole thing. There's no time trial part of it at all. So it's just like, oh, the rehearsal's actually kind of fun. If the whole thing was a time trial, and it's like, you have a minute to get through this stage, now you have 2 minutes to get through this stage, I would have been like, this fucking sucks, bro. But it's not like that at all. So it's just fun. Yeah, it's just fun. There was one part that I really struggled with, and it was just me being stupid. It was one of the side bananas, where there's 2 guys on, like, the ceiling stalagmite things. Or stalactites. And you have to hit these little, like, bomb guys up into them. And I didn't realize you just stand next to them and do the up attack, and they go straight up. I was trying to hit them from the side and, like, angle them, like, into a diagonal shot into them, and it was just not working. But I got one of them with it, so I was like, oh, this is how you do it. And then I spent, like, 10 minutes trying to doing it that way, and it was just not working. And I was like, what if this attack just works? Bonk. Works instantly. Okay, I just wasted 10 minutes of my time. Whatever. But you get the fucking gold shot. And that's just like, okay. Gold is no longer a problem in the game. I've been clearing out the lagoon. Getting all the fossils, getting all the bananas. And I think I'm like partway through the lagoon right now. I don't think I even have half the fossils. This stage is like 190 fossils or something ridiculous. Maybe not that many. It's a fuck ton of fossils. And I've gotten a lot of the bananas there. After that, we're gonna go to the Poop Mountain Hill. Figure that out. I want to just go through each stage and like 100% them. The zebra one was timed. That makes sense for zebra. Yeah, that one would be. Gonna be real, I can't remember the chapters. Been hours building the highway. I think I'm getting near the end of chapter 3. How far are you? Hours and hours and hours. Probably all decayed now. Since, you know, gotta go fast. Was it built for you? Or did you need to build it? I think it only decays while you're playing. Took like a year off and my roads were still there. They decay a bit if you sleep though. Neat, I've not played in like 2 months. Did the required build, but a lot of it appears once regions are connected to the network. Remember to keep Banandium chips, because each stage that has the redeem needs you to collect at least one. Banana from exchange, that is. Remember to keep Banandium chips because each stage that has the redeem needs you to collect at least one. I honestly don't know what you're talking about with that. That makes sense. I feel like it's impossible to, like, use literally all of them because you can only spend 100 at a time. So, like, that's a 1% chance of literally landing on a point where you spend all of them on the list of bananas in the stage. The one at the bottom is always... Wait, are the Banandium exchange per stage? Because I thought it's just like, you just get a banana. I didn't think it was connected to the banana chips on stage at all. I got the highway from port to port. Then to the way station east, I think. Oh, banana. Oh, banana. I've been hearing that so much the past 2 days.
Why you say so stupid? I know he a monkey, but like he a smart monkey, kinda.
That's actually not Donkey Kong saying it. It's like the narrator. He gets a banana and goes, "Oh, banana."
I know, but why the narrator stupid?
What do you mean? He's not stupid just for saying it that way.
It's pretty stupid.
No, it's not.
He's like,
You're wrong.
No, it's not. No,
What the fuck?
He's stupid.
You're losing your talking privileges. You're losing your talking privileges. Doing one gives you credit for doing it on the stage. So, like, if I'm purchasing Banandium bananas, is that like removing a banana from the stage? Like, I just robbed myself of that experience? Like, it'd still be there, but gray, and I don't get the, like, reward from doing it? Like, if that's the case, what the fuck? I don't want to spend any Banandium chips then. Yulind, your plant is floating a little bit. Found out you can use the incinerators. Mules had a very bad day. No? Okay, good. Hi, Jan. Oh, banana, that's what she said. Hi, Jan.
Banana.
I'm not killed anyone else. It's so easy to just knock them out. We're at 4.5. I don't think we get to 5 by the end of this video, but we are going to end at 5. Yeah, because we have the fucking game coming up. Peak. How late are you staying up, Foss? You want to join us? Actually, have you ever played games with... You've joined us for Lethal Company before, right?
Can you even hear me?
Yes.
Oh, did you not mute me?
I did.
Oh.
For like 10 seconds and then I unmuted you.
Oh, I thought I was muted the whole time.
No.
I even looked at your stream and I talked and I didn't see my mouth move on your end. I was like, what the fuck? I guess I'm muted still.
He actually muted me.
I am actually. I mean, I wouldn't have been surprised if you actually muted me. I just thought I was still muted.
No. It was like 10 seconds and then I just went bloop, bloop.
No, I've played Lethal Company with, is it Ico group?
Yeah.
Ico's group?
Yeah.
Yeah, I joined you guys for Lethal Company a few times.
Okay. You're awake right now. I'm like, oh, do you want to join for Peak?
How many people usually play at Peak?
There's probably going to be like 15 people there.
I've had my fair share of that.
Understandable. I mean,
I've had one, and I'm like, that, yeah.
I was like, Soul, let's play Repo together, and she was like, oh, that sounds great. I'd love to play. How many people are there going to be there? I was like, that's a good question, because I should have told you that initially. It's a pretty big lobby. It's going to be 15 people, and she was just like, you know, I think I might be helping Lay with something that day, and I was like, yeah.
It's not the amount of people, it's the fact that when you play with that many people, it lags the fuck out of it, and I'm just like, I don't care for it that much. I did that with, Fish.
Was Fish running, like, hosting, Lethal Company or Repo Day?
Fish hosted, Peak. Sorry, I was talking at the same time. And there was like 20 of us or something.
I would imagine she was not running an optimization mod along with the Lobby Plus mod, because we typically don't have lag in our lobbies.
Yeah, Yeah, I don't know. It's just whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And I also don't like. I don't mind Peak. It's a good game, but I've already like been through it once. I know they added the Mesa biome, but it's not like I don't care. It's a desert. I'm like, yeah.
Okay, so the Mesa is like, who cares? It's a desert. However, I will tell you this one experience I had there. It was me and a friend, and we're walking through the desert, and a fucking tornado starts heading toward us, and we're like, oh shit, get away! The tornado sucks me in, picks me up off the ground, spins me around, and then throws me. And I did not take any fall damage from the throw because I landed on a very soft, cushioned object. A fucking cactus. I was literally stapled to this cactus for like 10 seconds trying to wiggle off of it. And the thing is like eating 90% of my energy bar with just cactus pricks. And I'm running around like, is anybody there? And I see Shine Marsh. And Shine's like, oh, good, Yulind. I need you to get this cactus prick off me. And I'm like, you know, it's funny you say that because I need you to get this cactus prick off me. Shine has like 2. I have like 20, and he's just like, Jesus Christ, what is wrong with you? That's a memory that's gonna last with me for a while from Peak, of getting thrown into a cactus and rendezvousing with Shine.
Yeah, I don't know. It's for me, games like that. It's like seeing the new biomes, but once I've been through it once, it's like I don't really have a reason to play it anymore. I've seen all the things.
What is this game? It's BDO Liar's Dice. We're like at the end of it though. BB fucking hates it, but I got some revenge for all the grief they caused me, Lamel. They used to not respawn. You left one alive, but I think they patched that out. Oh right, no nap today. No nap today. Can you boot Fost? They're a little far away from me. Devin didn't know that was a thing. Hey, why are you stealing the stream?
I'm gonna hop out because I'm gonna go play Guilty Gear with Gale, and he's gonna beat me up for like 30 rounds in a row.
Have fun.
Yeah, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Yeah.
What a heck. Hi, Air. Yulind, need a bottle of cold water? Nope, I got one, but thank you. Hi, Jan. I kept getting a Twitch error about Air playing this content. I'm in your Wi-Fi router, how dare you. Ew, Air, get out of there! I need that. Also a Tabby emote, base, not gonna lie. I've not had a chance to watch him, but he kept coming up on my Insta. And then I got gifted a sub. Pin cushion femboy. Oi, oi! Swear to God, if Cairo's in Peak. Oh, like Liar's Bar? Yes. Cairo, bye. I think Cairo has a long day of work today. They said they're gonna try and be there. But I'm like, oh, dude, good luck. We're at 4.8. We're at 4.8. Might be able to sneak home early. I just wouldn't. You've had like 4 or 5 times where like it goes poorly for you. Because you try to like get home early and you usually can't. Or, you know, we stop at a point that's just, you know, good to stop at. And that's when you get home and maybe it was a little earlier than usual. I'm just like, I just wouldn't, dude. Feel like you set yourself up for disappointment with it every time. This is Zarlet Caverns. This is the final zone I recorded? No, not the final zone. This was the first major added zone from Dragonflight. Basically just the fucking Underdark from D&D. But I want to play with y'all. Yeah, but what if it works this time? You're just now filled with fun and whimsy. Blah, work. Yeah. Yeah. 4.85. We're almost there. I don't even think we're going to get to the main part of the cavern. I think we're going to be in the tunnel the whole time. I'm so excited for the WoW raid today, guys. I'm actually like, Oh, fuck. I cannot wait for that. Ugh. um. I like got massive upgrades to my weapons yesterday with the Tuesday reset. I have a 720 crafted sword main hand and a 710 offhand. Before that, I had like a 697 and a 694. Actually, I got a meeting coming up. I expect things to get heated. Wish me luck. Heated with you, or just heated in the meeting and you're present? Like, are you involved in the heat at all? Either way, hope it goes as good as possible for you. With me? Oh no. I hope it ends up being nothing, Senril. Oh no, good luck, Senril. Here's a fun story. Actually no, let's do a good story first. You guys remember that kick streamer that jumped in the local wrestling ring and killed a guy? The guy's alive! His name was Psycho Stu. He is not dead. He has come out of a coma. He flatlined twice, but he has since come out of a coma. His face is fucked up, but he is alive. Pretty much Tech Bros measuring their oh god, Senril, don't die. Wow, thank god. Oh, this one? Yeah, so it was Roger Jackson. He went to a wrestling event, was backstage, guy cracked a can of beer on his head, thought that he was like part of the show with all these cameras, because he was streaming on Kick. And then the guy was told like, hey, he's not in the show. And the dude apologized. Psycho Stu was like, hey man, I thought you were part of the show. I thought all the cameras, you were setting a thing up. My bad, dude. My bad. I'm really sorry. Like, just a full-on, genuine apology. But Raja was like, how fucking dare this guy? Nobody respects me. Gets in the ring and just assaults the guy and literally breaks his entire face. Den? First off, hi, Den. Second, I'm so sorry it's Wednesday.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello. Yeah, I know it's mean.
Well, I don't get to nap on Wednesday.
It's okay.
But I want to nap with you. Ugh. Ugh. Oh, this one? Therefore, lack of it and common sense. It's true, nobody respects kick streamers. Int is the dump stat for most people, especially politicians. Oh, God. Oh, wow, it's a Den. Hi, Den. Tech bros tend to come up with the dumbest shit. 4.99. It's 0.1 more. Actually, 0.01. Just a little bit more, Den. Oh. Den, did you see that my hand broke? My VR hand, not my actual.
I think I heard about it, and someone bought you new one.
Yes, I already have. I think you're gonna be right where the camera is, by the way.
What? Are you done already? What the heck?
Yes, it's Wednesday.
Oh my.
We were gonna be raiding Koyo in like 17 minutes.
Man.
It's not mean. That's why I apologized. We pause that. We pause this. We go back here. I was like split between Roger Jackson and Wednesday stuff. Yes. The Psycho Stu though, he's alive. Yippee. Oh wow, I said hi Den Tech Bros. I dumped Int into Pump Cute. Name one thing Int is good for, poor Den. Making computers? Int is good for coming up with ideas that make cosplays and stuff better. Like, do you guys remember something like 10, 15 years ago when somebody came up with like the foam core boobs and how that fucking changed the game for cosplays? That's an Int thing. Hi Dino Zoomies, we were talking about you earlier. We were talking about Death Stranding and I was like, that's the game that Dino Zoomies plays. I'm going to change my trackers. What? Yippee! Hi, non-dairy. The what? The foam core boobs. Yeah, the foam boobs used for the bunny outfit. Yes, the foam boobs I used for the bunny outfit. Which we can't use today. Because Cairo is like, you have to be a fucking Moogle. This guy. This fucking guy. Oh, this off a little bit. Skill issue? It's not a skill issue. He just fucking chose the wrong outfit. What is foam core? Imagine fake boobs that are just made of memory foam. That's it. Just boobs of foam. Of memory foam. Skill issue. Hi, Violet. What about boobs, Yulind? We're talking about the cosplay boobs. What? Okay. I'm here. I'm gonna kick my shoes off. I'm gonna update the title. "5 miles. Now we rest." Going to come over here. Close this. Come over here. And move that. 11, stop doing that. That. And I'm gonna click this. Okay. We need a tissue for a skisshoot? No, we don't. Leon, chili time? Hell yeah, chilies. Foam core plus aesthetic style consisting of foam core and cosplay build. Where are we going? Where are we going to? Have Den. Where do we take her? We go to Shoegaze. I want her to see Shoegaze if she hasn't. Anchor. Local. And pin 3. Portal. I clicked the thing. Oh no. Like that one time Finn was stuck in a couch and went to Pillowland? No. Not at all, Ganna. I'm for growing real boobs. So no core foam. True. Anything I needed to click here? Furniture collision is off by default. No, I think it's all good. Ugh. Although the rain's fucking loud. I don't really want to turn rain off. I just want to turn it down, but it was on or off. That there, that there, that there. This here. I get a drink. Fucking box fan is crazy loud. I'm like, man, I just turned the rain off, but I still hear it. It's where is it? Oh, it's there. This right here. This thing's fucking loud. I didn't organize my pillows. Fuck. Okay. That there. That there. Ugh. That. That. And then Yeah. She does this every fucking place she goes to. Turn this off. Oh my god, guys. I cannot tell you how happy I am having fucking Play Space Mover again. I can fucking do this again. Yippee! Okay. What's she doing? Drawing an Among Us boy. Her favorite drawing. You guys don't understand. She has practiced drawing a little Among Us dude like for days. Like she's drawn thousands of those things so that she has like a just solid, cute, skillful, precise Among Us. Pillow core, yeah. So this is shoegaze, lore accurate box fan. This is in fact shoegaze. The peeping sheep. What's she doing? The good Among Us. Just look at this chat. Look at how much she's practiced this. Unbelievable. What is that? An emote that says Among Us gay sex. That's crazy good. I think Den just heard Among Us gay sex and started laughing. We've got peeking a little bit. What else is there? To go through all of my stories, Denmark passed a law that all of their citizens own the copyright to their face, voice, and body. So if you use AI to make anything of a Denmark citizen, they can sue you. Because that's their copyright. You can't just go and fucking take that. That's rad, fuck yes. That's fucking awesome. Get off Reddit, Yulind? No, never. That's where I get my stories. Watch Foss do the cyberpunk ending. I found a story of a dog shelter, which I don't think this is particularly a new story. I think I've seen this one before. But, this dog shelter, when they post pictures of their dogs online, you know, so like, hey, this is a picture of the dog, you know, a little biography of them, do you want them? They put Harry Potter scarves on them, the Hogwarts houses. And so this kind of helps them categorize the dogs and, like, very quickly give them just a quick, like, identity that people can understand. So, like, if it's a overly happy dog, if it's a very, like, smiley dog, they go in Hufflepuff. If it's a brave dog, they go in Gryffindor. If it's a really smart dog, oh, is the mold lady being a shitter again? No. This isn't about J.K. Rowling at all. This is just a, like, dog pound using the scarves from the Hogwarts houses. If it's a smart dog, they go in Ravenclaw. If it is a ambitious or determined dog, They go in Slytherin. Yulind Boston Terrier. Boston Terriers, that's my dog breed. Those are the ones I really like. I've had 3 Boston Terriers. But no, the mold lady, I mean, she's always doing something shitty, but I don't think she's doing anything particularly right now. Hufflepup, Ravenpaw. I do think they use names like that. I do think they, I think, they call it, like, their Pogwarts house. Which is kind of funny, because it's, like, Pog, P-A-W-G. But it's, the idea is supposed to be P-A-W Gorts. Snifflin. Okay, so they keep it legally distinct? Yes, yes. Well, I don't even know if they're keeping it legally distinct. It's very much like, is J.K. Rowling gonna go and fucking sue a, like, local dog pound in the U.S. for referencing, her stuff? If they were, like, pro-trans, yeah, she probably would. But I think it's just literally, this is a dog pound. J.K. Rowling can fuck off and go to hell. Well, maybe. What's the 4th house? I'm not even sure on the Slytherin and Ravenclaw. I think the Hufflepuff and... No, Ravenclaw and Hufflepuff are obvious ones. I'm not sure what the other 2 are. Matters if they support LGBT. Not even joking about that. I'm saying the exact same thing, Hobbit. The one with the Scar Boy? Gryffindor? What would their Sniffendor? Griffin Bork? Cracker Barrel is going back to the old logo. Which, if anybody saw that, they announced a new logo. And everybody was like, this fucking stinks. What did the old guy do? Bring him back. A bunch of things with this. I saw a guy on TikTok. They're getting looser and looser, lol. I saw a guy on TikTok talking about the modernization of franchises like McDonald's and Cracker Barrel and Taco Bell. And how, you know, in the 90s, their buildings were so distinct. They were so iconic. And we've moved away from this, right? We've moved away, sort of like every McDonald's is a gray box. And apparently people are like, this is because they're woke. McDonald's has gone woke. And he's like, no, it's not woke, you idiots. It's a company. It's always money. The reason these companies aren't doing like specifically designed franchise buildings anymore is because if you're McDonald's, you own the land. And if you have a McDonald's on that land, you rent it out to, you know, a guy who, you know, runs that restaurant. If he fails, you need to sell. You can't just like, you don't want to have this land in this failed McDonald's. You want to sell it. And what's easier to resell? A gray box that can be anything, or a literal fucking McDonald's that can only be a McDonald's. And so it's like, oh, when you think of it in those terms, it's like, yeah, of course, that makes a shit ton of sense. But like, people are like, it's all these companies going woke. Like if you live in the Midwest, how many empty old Pizza Hut buildings do you see? A shit ton. And I remember this one guy I saw talking about it. He was like, think about this conversation. If you have the vape shop that used to be in a Taco Bell, it will always be the vape shop in the Taco Bell. But if it's in the gray building, it's like, oh, it's just the vape shop. What used to be here? I don't know, maybe a Starbucks maybe? But like, it's so much easier to resell and have universal like building codes and accessories for these buildings. Risu! I flashed my screen like you told me to earlier and you didn't come back after Cyberpunk spoilers. I'm actually kind of mad at you. I'm not. I could never be mad at Frisu, but I literally did the flashy screen thing and you didn't come back. The vape shop. No one eats at Cracker Barrel other than 70-year-old white people. Dumbest thing to get mad over. Oh no, Chuds made fun of us on the racist bird website because it's easy to resell the building. Saw a brother ask them to put the racism back in the logo so it makes the pancakes crispy. Holy. They got rid of the redacted in the barrel. Like you live in the Midwest. How many? Rip Godfather's Pizza. Yulind, you look like an e-girl male in this lighting. Perfect. The babe shot. I got me some bathing apes. It was so long, though. I went to PvP. I was really hoping that you'd see and come back, and I would be like, yippee! But you didn't. It's okay, though. I don't know. It was one of those things like, oh, if this gag works, it'll just make me happy. Time is it? It's 12. We're not ending just yet. But the boy should be going live any moment. If I click this. Oh, there he is. Dylan got left on flashing screen. Holy. Oh my god, guys. You have no idea. You have no idea. Maybe you do. How much it bothered me to not have my hand. Because all of my expressions are tied to my hand. Right? You know, if I want to close my eyes, I'm opening my hand like this. And so when I yawn, I cover my mouth with my left hand. And then I open my right so that, you know... Oh my god, I just made myself yawn. So that I, you know, it looks kind of natural when I yawn. And I hate it. I hated, like, just yawning with eyes open. I hated napping and just, like, staring at people. Just eyes open, just completely, like, you know, I'm laying next to them just, like, looking at them like this. And I was like, give me my faces back. Give it a month to 2 months. And we will have the big screen beyond. And we will get the babble. And I will have face tracking. Granted, I need to set up face tracking. I'm looking at new base models. I'll probably have that open while I'm playing Peak. I'll probably, last week when we played, I kept opening Uma Musume while we were playing Lethal. But I was alive the whole fucking time, so I was, like, not getting much Uma done. And so I was just like, oh, okay. I love napping. 1 p.m. rolls around, taking my old man nap. He's been trained to yawn when you cover his mouth. No! Old branded building make ideal thrift or old stuff stores. Fitting for old building. No kissing her. Why not? Maybe Den wants me to kiss her. You don't know. I got distracted. I mentioned kissing Den, and now I'm like, what was I talking about? Other stories. Cracker Barrel is going back to the old logo. Path of Exile. Hi, Leah. Path of Exile has, hi, Fishy. They have a new league coming out, and they are just totally revamping trading. They are getting rid of the, like, manual trades. It's going to be automatic systems. One thing about it is that it seems like you can set up a shop, and people can visit your little, like, personal world, your home, and they can buy the stuff there. But what people are doing, and they're 100% going to fix this out, they are putting their shop so that you have to interact with this NPC in the shop inside their dueling pit. And so you put down a dueling pit, you go to talk to the shop, and then you're stuck there because it doesn't let you leave for like 30 seconds while you're just in this pit with enemies spawning. And it's like, oh god, that's such a fucking annoying thing. Day cute of Cutelin walking cutely on mile cutie patoot now being super cute during rest. Oh my goodness. Good job with your walk today. Thank you. Guys, he's doing the yawn thing. No, as I'm stealing you, Yulind. What the? You can't steal me. I gotta go do Peak today. Hi, Oku. Just in time for the walk. Yeah, just in time. Oku, did you see the Path of Exile thing I was just talking about? They're making it so that you can go to people's little home thing and trade with their, like, shop. But people are putting their shops in the whack-a-mole pit. So the whack-a-mole pit that spawns the worm boss and you're stuck in it for 30 seconds. So you go to, like, trade items with that and you're just stuck there. And it's like, god damn it. That's so fucking funny. Dueling Pit. It's time to duel. I'm suddenly onto the Shadow Realm. So when are you playing PoE? I'm not sure if I'm gonna play this season. I have been told I should because it's the Wild West of trading because they're adding trading. But like they're not adding a new class, so I'm like, do I want to? They're adding a new act, so I don't know. I'm kind of just like, I have so many games lined up already. I want to play WoW. I want to play Final Fantasy. I want to play Bonanza. I want to play Mario Kart. So I'm just like, would I have time for Path of Exile? Sorgi, I flashed my feet on stream. That's okay. They're all here to collect steppies anyway. Good luck. I'm slippery. Do it again for good measure. You got no arms. Play with D's. Okay. Something you will be interested in, Den. Concerned Ape posted a teaser of their new game, Haunted Chocolatier. Concerned Ape being the dude that does Stardew Valley. So,
Right?
they have been making progress with that, and holy shit, it looks good. It literally just looks like prettier Stardew. It looks so good.
Okay. I could be keen.
I didn't expect you to, LOL. I thought house building equals Yulind. Path of Exile doesn't have too much house building. They let you design like a little like home area, and you can like design some stuff. There's people that they have put the spawn portal right on like 2B's butt and like literally made pixel art of 2B on the floor of their home, which is very silly, but it's not quite the housing I'm looking for in a game. Hold on. They kind of small? I need to get a magnifying glass to see those. Hardly. I was told I'm considerably thick. That's amusing. Den. Have you seen my latest outfit? I can't remember.
Oh, I feel like I hear this every time. Yeah.
I get so excited to show you.
Probably not.
It's a bunny outfit. We finished it like 5 days ago.
Oh, okay, I probably have it. Oh, actually, maybe. I
might
was
have-
working the other day.
Okay. Yeah,
Did you
it's
see my new outfit?
this one or a different one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This one.
I saw the work in progress for it, and then this is like seeing it actually finished and done. It looks fantastic. I admittedly,
Yeah.
admittedly, my first thought was, you can't wear that. We're in Fandrama Drifts. It's way too cold. But that's just me being
It is so
stupid.
cold here. It's 8 degrees here.
It's 8 degrees? Oh my god. It's
yeah,
been
Celsius.
still. It has been hot as fuck here. It is 76 Fahrenheit, and that's cooling down. That's like, oh, we're finally not in the 80s and 90s. Oh yeah, Yulind, have I shown you my new Lashusha look? I know I saw one of your recent tweets about it. But send me a DM on Discord real quick. Let me look at something real quick. Oh no. I have a DM from Makai, and it's gonna be the clip they made earlier of me doing that vocal tick that I'm gonna be acutely aware of from now on. I want to play with the palm on Yu's head. What the heck? Booblin. Oh yeah, if I didn't mention it the last time you saw it, in the bunny girl outfit, the creator of that outfit decided ain't no femboys or flat-chested bitches gonna be wearing my bunny girl outfit. The blend shape for the boobs, 50% minimum. And so, I'm already like, this is a bit much for a femboy.
Oh,
We've got fucking tits in the bunny outfit.
Yeah, I do be like that.
You did it 3 times in rapid succession after I sent it and were completely unaware. Oh no.
What is it? What's your verbal tag?
So it's gonna be the most recent clip on the channel, because Micaiah like just clipped it today. It's me like
That's what you're for.
it's like I say and then I like it goes up at the end. They have many verbal tics. This is cute, Hobbit. This looks good. I like the I really like the third one and the first pick. Those two I'm like, whoa. What does he do? Then sounds like they have a hairball. No! You can't say that. I have a sudden urge to revamp my Lasucia and have fit like 20 different outfits for it in the past 2 days. I just take a slew of pics. I still kind of want to finish some outfits with Kuronasu. I want to do 2 more presets. I want to do a pajamas preset, and I want to do a the base outfit preset. So I want to do like this outfit with Micaiah, which I think the next time we work on that is Thursday. Is that right, Micaiah? Have we I know we kind of talked about like every Thursday we do outfits while watching Cairo. I was messing with the pajama outfit and I was like, ooh, I don't know if I want to touch much more without Micaiah because they might have a better solution than I have. What is the boy at? Have they opened up Peak? Nope, he's looking at food videos on Instagram. Cat girl's gonna cat. One of the outfits I had saved on Booth was a keyhole cat outfit for Kuronatu. And I'm like, oh, no, we're not gonna do that. I guess I could still do it in whatever base I do next, but I like how the clip is just a booty. Oh, no. Yeah, today. Okay, so now you decided every one of my Thursdays is scheduled now. I swear this Moogle. No. We discussed that, right, Micaiah? We had discussed like watching Cairo on Thursdays and doing Avatar stuff. Obviously, I am very, very grateful for all the help with this, and so like you can do no wrong. You could just be like, nah, not feeling it and cancel last minute, and I'd be like, okay, another time. But yeah, I'm down. Just giving you shit for fun, I know. But I feel like I am doing a big ask, Micaiah. I feel like you're doing me a massive favor. You're helping me a shit ton with this. And I don't want to come off as, like, ungrateful or... What's the word? Not needy, but presumptuous with your help. I hope you get a commission. Justice is best served cold. Because if it was served warm, it'd be just water. If it was served hot, it'd be just steam. I'm banning this guy. I'm banning these puns, I swear. Is it time? Do we head off to Koyo to give us time to eat and be on time for peak? I think that's the play.
Yeah, being punctual as fuck.
Kai's doing us all a favor, blessing the world with new outfits. Kai, I hope that's the neutral term. Admittedly, Leah, I thought it was Vi. I saw the name color and didn't read the name, and I thought it was Spy Spinter. I did not think it was you. This is Latelyn, though. I'm not late at all. What the fuck? Punctuation, hell yeah. When it comes to plans, I just for a heads up, like a formal ask, because that was more in passing convo sort of thing, but yeah. Yeah. It was. Yes. And I will try to be better with that sort of thing, because I definitely am the type that is guilty of, oh, I want to do this with this person this day. I need to make sure I ask them. And then I just put it off and never ask them on time. And then it's like, oh shit, day up. Do you want to do this? Even though I myself fucking hate it. I forgive you, you the cutie patootie. Let's go to Koyo. Let's go to Koyo. That way we can be on time. Ugh. Flying behavior. Auto level pitch. Where am I putting this thing? We were here like just the other day, right? You know what? Actually, I want the doorway. That's kind of pretty, right? Ugh. Ugh. I get up. Den gets up. She immediately grabs the pens to draw more marks. She's gonna go draw them in my camera! I swear. I swear. Ugh. God, she drew that fucking fast. Bye, Cutelin. Bye, Yulind fam. Thank you, Logitech, for the socials. Yulind should get a chibi bunk moogle model. I do have a chibi model. You have to redeem the accessory thing, which I should rename to outfit. But you can put me in a chibi outfit. Nah, never taken commission. I've been asked by friends before, but not signing up for a customer support job. I want to still send Leah to the shadow, or Leon to the shadow realm. Pat, no, I was trying to tease Yulind, but I think it was poorly done. Late peak reminder. Hi, Zooey. We're actually just raiding Coil right now. Wait, the tails back together? That's kind of neat. Sus. Almost forgot. Bye for today. Flash raid. Aiko. I meant a bunny moogle from Final Fantasy that looks like a Final Fantasy moogle bunny? Hell no. Hell no. Thank you, everybody, for keeping me company. We did 5 miles. It was a super easy 5 miles because I had to cut it early. We're gonna go play Peak with Koyo. Yeah, if you want to see more, stick around that stream. Stick around after the raid, and there'll be a bunch of us playing Peak. It's a community day. Some of you can join. Make sure you spell it right. Oh my God, you spelled one name wrong 100 days ago. Love, violent. That being said, I love you. Bye. Shouldn't you nap? Nope, we got Peak to play.